Hello and welcome to the regular season finale of the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week, week 35 of 35 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Tonight from Exeter Lane, Shooter Sports Pub, New Hampshire. Paul Grant along with Alex Patten. He'll be calling the second string. Retiring John Zappi for the third, his final regular match before the playoffs tomorrow at 10 a.m. 2 and 4. Missed the chance. The twister Scott Douglas. 2, 4, 6, 10 right, first of 3 strings. Gets to the unconventional way, 2 left, 6 right. First of 3 underway, 2 points, a win per string, 2 for total, and he ties the points are split in half. And Zappi, a Paul Grant special, missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that, 10 through 1. Can you echo on the broadcast too? I'm getting echo on my headset.
I will check.
If you're hearing an echo sound, let us know. I'm getting echo on my headset, so let us know. We appreciate comments. We're on Candlepin Bowling Network in high definition on YouTube tonight. John Zappi, lane 11. Scott Douglas on lane 10.
Do you still have it?
No sound.
No sound?
Zappi 3, Douglas 6.
Still echoing.
Early in the first, lead up bowls of 5. Zappi, good second ball, too accurate. And Scott Douglas gets the spare. 18 ball through 2 in the first. John Zappi in 8, 18 through 2, tie, but Douglas has his team the mark advantage. No sound. Checking audio issues here right now. Yeah, Sam Dagostino, Corrado, Pani, C- on Facebook. We call him B+. First string, much better there on the little bit of echo, not much now. Dagostino is Trish here in the tennis. Donna Bella here also. Pani for a strike, 7. Dagostino drops 1 more. Clean shot to 10. More of an echo still in the headset. Dagostino missed it, not by much. That's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Put a buck in, Sam. 10 through 1. Pani got the spare. Alex Patten working the technology in the background. Dag, second box, first string, second bowler. Drops 9. 10 pin left up. Eagle time for Pani, 14 through 1. And final match of the season. Playoffs tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. All right, no echo. Okay, I'm hearing echo on my headset, so good it's not the stream. So thank you. The feedback. Pani, good try. Eric Thorsten, thank you for watching. Nico Poor, our social media creator, watching. Dagostino, fair. Actually, that's a 10, so 20 through 2. Another Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. $2, Sam, please. 20 through 2. Corrado Pani at 10, 24 through 2. Okay, here's the silent assassin, Chris Jones, on the right side of the 1, 4, 7, 9, 10. Dan Legge, 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 1, 2, 4. Jones left to right, 4, 9, 10. Here's Legge for a spare, just pulled right. And Jones takes a 9. No marks in 5 box for Hingham. The 6th seed, the 5th seed, Shooter's Pub here in position. Nite takes a 10. And Shooter's Pub, the second extra lanes team here, first year here, trying to get that 4th spot they lost last week to Academy 2. They've gone 2-6 the last 2 weeks. Hingham, meanwhile, 34-8 the last 4. There's a drop of 9, 2 pin for a spare. Legge back in the pocket, 2 full. This time Eagle -1, a clip wing Eagle. All right, Sam putting $20 for Cancer Cancer. 2 for the Paul Grant Special for the record. Thank you. 2 for 2. Stop watching my videos. Jones spare, their first mark, 19 the ball through 2. And Legge grabs 2 of the 4 for an 8, 18 through 2. Hello, Alex Patten, welcome.
Hello, Paul Grant. How's it going today?
Okay. I got it ringing in the air, you could say, tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Any way to fix that?
I'm still trying to figure it all out.
All right. You're a better man than I am at that stuff. All right. It's not in the stream, at least. That's the good news. I'm getting the double talk to myself. John Winchell won the Tuesday Night Men's League here. Live coverage was on Candlepin Network and YouTube. Over 2,200 videos, 2,200 viewers in that match with that Hall of Famer Al Johnson. They won it handily. He gets a stolen 9, not a head pin hit, but a lucky 9 drop, a pin for a spare, and a 2-1 split for Jason Gauthier Jr., the top average bowler on the team, along with Dean Sullivan. 3-6 right, 4 left, first of 3, week 35 of 35. We said September, the playoffs will be here sooner you think. We're less than 14 hours away or so. Winchell spare, Legge object pin won't carry, or the Gauthier rather won't carry. Legge already bowled. It's a 9. 9 through 1. Alex Patten, the technology. Shooters by the early lead, 69-67.
Do you still have the echo?
No sound now on my headset. Winchell on 11. Not too far from Brentwood, New Hampshire. There's a drop of 8, 7 left, 6 right, 7-6 for JB. Now in Maine from Western Mass, Winchell, the son of Jason Gauthier Sr. Winchell trying to grab it over somehow. Grabs 2, 1-6-10 in the first. JB slips, stays in the line, almost got it. As Paul Simon used to sing, slip sliding away in the 70s. Alex will call the entire second string. Winchell in the ocean, no good. This is a rare 7. Legge in the Pacific Ocean, opposite side. A 9, 18 through 2. Winchell spare 5, and a 7, 22 through 2. Here come the ankle bowlers for the first time tonight. Retiring bowler Dean Sullivan. And the Hall of Famer Craig Holbrook on the right. John Zappi last night here, retiring after the season in Pro League competition. He'll still be bowling Wednesday night in his leagues at Webster Timber Lanes, Abington, Mass. With a chocolate chip cookie pizza. Left-hander Craig Holbrook, 2008 Hall of Fame inductee. On the cross of 9, a lot of 9 drops so far. He's got the 4. Dean Sullivan, deadly pinner. Accurate too, a lot of splits for him, but not that time. A check mark left. Holbrook for a spare, takes it down with the wood. Sullivan way up in the 7. Sam would have missed that shot, made in the 3rd. No sound again. Head sound and no sound. Sullivan, an 8 to start his match. It's close early on. Tomorrow morning, Greg Guiar's on YouTube and Facebook. On YouTube, it's the Pro League Friday Night Pro League playoffs, just after 10 a.m. from Ryan Filming Music's Millis, Mass. Just after 10 a.m. We'll cover 2 of the 4 quarterfinals and both semifinals and the finals together. Only 3 for Holbrook, 13 through 1 in the first of 3. Over at 6, 5 middle, 8 left, 7 far left, 10 far right. Wood far out to the right. Holbrook outside the 1, Cherry's the 3. Youch, 1, 4, 7, 9 behind, back right, 6, 10 on the side. Some with the wood, what a try. Nothing special yet. It's early. Holbrook, he'll take a 7, maybe an 8. He'll get an 8 out of that shot. 21 through 2, Sullivan and 9. That puts him at 17 through 2, top of the order. Time for an update from Alex Patten in just a moment. As he munches down his shooter's putt pretzel bite.
Going back up to the top of the order, it looks like Shooters is at 95 and Hingham has a 5-pin lead at 100, and both teams have one spare.
I can hear you crystal clear. When I talk, I'm getting an echo still. All right, we'll work on that. Here's the twist to Scott Douglas. Bombs away, baby! Strike on spare! 28 through 2, 38 plus 2 through 3. A dangerous bowler. Off year for him. And Zappi, a lemon drop, $1 for Canvas for Cancer. He put $20 in earlier. He's off the hook. What a career he's had. Hall of Fame nominee for 2027 class. Good second ball, almost. 7-pin, stubborn. Prefer that in the first ball. Week 35 of 35. Playoffs tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. 3 matches, 3 strings. Zappi at 10, 28 through 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Now over 2,800 videos, semi-pro to pro action. Over 6,100 subscribers and climbing. Hopefully on the way to 10,000 sooner than later. Never a charge, high definition, YouTube only. Candlepin Bowling Network for all ages and all class of bowlers. The twister sends it left on the strike. First ball 6. 1-3, 5 wiggles behind the 1. 10 in the corner. John Zappi, left-hander, crosses over, spinning 7.5. 8 hobbles behind right. Middle pin is the object. 4 left is the 7. Douglas, good try. Can't get to the 5. 9 in the strike after the spare. 47 through 3. Zappi, pretty shot. 10. 10-8. That's a spare, actually. Excuse me, spare. Even better. 38 in the ball through 4. Takes a 9, 56 through 4. So a spare for Zappi. Corrado, Pani, the captain. Spare 4-10. Sam Dagostino, 2 10s, 2 ball grand specials. Missed the second, make the third for a 10. You put $20 already for Candlepin for Cancer. Now paid of $11,500 this year and $118,500 overall. A great thing we're doing. Please go to candlepins4cancer.com to donate via Venmo. And also send a check. The information on the website, candlepins4cancer.com. Also mail it. Chuck at the documentary, no questions asked. 25-minute documentary about the charity on the website, candlepins4cancer.com. 501c3 charity. Tough one here, 4-7-10. I'll try to give it a ride. Pani spares. Perfect start. 34 in the ball through 3. Dags trying to rifle it over. Good try. Bounces left. 4 in the 10. Rebecca, good evening from Haverhill, Mass. Field goal 8. 28 through 3 for Hingham. Jim Lazinski, Dave Quinn, hello. From the UK, Dave Quinn watching. How about that? David Gowans from Canada watching with the Bombs Away Baby Emoji. I love it. The 5-pin bowler from Canada from Nebs. 52 lane house, biggest 5-pin house in the world. Pani on the nose, splits 3 and 1. 2 goes down eventually. It's the 4-7-6 right. Dagostino back with 8. Wood goes out of bounds in the 4-7. Pani 8 fill to 42. 7 fill, 41. 41 through 3. And Decentwood now angled from the 4 to the 6. Good opportunity. Can he bounce it over? It's a good bid. Oh, right behind the 6. Close. It was a little deeper. Dags trying to get in the board on lane 10 here in Exeter. He got it. 38 the ball through 4 in the first of 3. Corrado on 10. Perfect start, 51 through 4. Dan Legge, 10-8 start. Chris Jones, a sound assassin, 9 spare right now. 3 spares to none. Favors Hingham in the first of 3, and they're down 22. Virtual tie, pretty much, with the spare fills about 6.5 for Class A bowlers. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Close to it. Legge crosses over, side saddle triangle on the 7, not an easy one. Jones the bonus, a good pocket shot, too accurate. Tips a couple down. There goes another one. Decent wood by the 8, but 3-6-10 to the right. Legge gets the 9 out of the way. Jones 25 through 2 in the first. Jones, nice shot, he got it, spare! Back-to-back spares, 35 of the ball through 3. Meanwhile, Dan Legge has 7 going the wrong direction. 10-8-7, 25 through 3 in the final match of the season. The echo has gone on my headset. Thank you, Alex. I knew you'd figure it out. You're a genius. Legge 2 full, spread eagle, minus the 3-pin. Jones spins the 6-10 down. He's got the 1-3, 7-8. Spare 6, 41 through 3. Legge, good bid, 7-10 still there. Jones for 3 in a row, pushes right, 1 on the 7. John Winchell in the 4th spot. JB up next. Legge at 8. Not a start he wants. 33 through 4. It's early though. Jones matches with an 8. He's at 49 through 4. Craig Holbrook spare 5, 7 start. JB a pair of 9s. Hingham trails out of South Shore Country Club here on the road by 7, 160, 175, 168. But they got 2 spares to none in their favor. They have the virtual lead now. And dangerous young bowler, Jason Gauthier Jr., JB. Fun to watch. That's a good ball, but look at this one. 4-7, 5-10, no wood, no luck. John Winchell, left side of the 1, steals 7, 3-6 go down, 3 and the 6 go down, 1, 7-8, wood to the right of the 1. Oh, good try. I can feel a breeze in that one back here. Try to clip that 4 and the 7 off the wall to the 5-10. Winchell pulls right on the wood, but carried it, but not the 7. And there's a nice out for an 8. JB 26 through 3 in the first of 3. Winchell gains 2 with a 10. 32 through 3. Anchors up next. Craig Holbrook. Holbrook and Dean Sullivan. 183, 177 unofficial. Get the update after these next 2 boxes. Alex Patten, the technology, and the background vocals. And the play-by-play, the entire second string. His father, the General, Brian Patten. Winchell takes 9. Wood couldn't get to the 3. JB has the 9 behind the 3. 1, 3, 6, 10 in front on lane 11 of 12. Wood steals the 1, but not the 9, 10. Winchell got it barely, spares. Second spare, he'll take it. 42 in the ball through 4. And JB spins away from the 9 for a 9, just 35 through 4 on Candlepin Bowling Network. The Save Oakland Park in Rockport, Maine fundraiser is available by GoFundMe on Candlepin Chat. You can check out their page, Facebook page. We're having a fundraiser on June 13th. I know it's the Can-Ams, but got to pick a day that works, which has never seemed a good day to do any tournament. So it's June 13th, 11 a.m. and 2 p.m. Register on the Candlepin Chat page from today. Message me on Facebook, Messenger Paul Grant. For more information, be a 369, where it strikes automatically in the third 6-9 box. 5-string qualifier. You can bowl both shifts, $60 a bowler. It's a strike for Dean Sullivan. Matter of time before he gets on board. 28 plus 2 through 3. Holbrook rifles the pocket. He gets the 7 to stand up, though. 3-6 in the right. He's a stand-up guy indeed. Need more bowls. His attitude on and off the lanes. Holbrook just missed, not by much. Craig a 9, 30 through 3, the spare 3, 8, 9 start. And Dean Sullivan has his only mark for his team of strike. Hingham has 3 spares in this side. It's a 5-pin lead for Shooters Pub. The final night of the regular season. Quick turnaround. It was supposed to end the 8th, but due to a snowstorm back in March, the next week was added to the schedule, so no day off in between. A week off in between. Short turnaround tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Live coverage on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Dean 4 in the first ball on the strike. Holbrook drops to 10 down. Double wood by the 4-pin on lane 10. Sullivan, close, but a 4 in the strike. Youch. 33 through 3 in the first of 3. Greg, easy path here. He got it barely on the ricochet. He knows it. He survived that one. 40 the ball through 4. Sullivan nice out. 1 in the second ball on the strike. 8 in the box. 4-4-4. 44 through 4. Update from Alex Patten.
We're going back up to the top of the order. Shooters Pub has a 12-pin lead, but are currently down 4 marks to none. So Hingham has the virtual lead as long as they can fill them.
224, 205, 209 looks like on the scoreboard. I'll double check that math. John Zappi on one of 4 spares for his team. Sound Assassin Chris Jones had an 8 box, the only one that not on the mark right now. Can't win them all. No marks for Shooters Pub. They want to get 8 points possibly get the number 4 spot again. It's going to be them in Academy 2 no matter what in Millis tomorrow, so really it won't be a home field advantage. Just be more prize money for the team. We'll get that in a little bit. Zappi 5 on the fill, 43 through 4. Rick Hamrelski special Millis for Scott Douglas, 1-3-6-10. Zappi couldn't get to number 1. The wood carried everything else. Douglas just missed number 1. Younger brother Tim Douglas, the Tornado. He's a twister. Zappi hits the 1 without the wood for a 10, 53 half. Pinning well. Douglas gets the 10, 66 through 6. Thanks, Alex, for your help tonight. Great job on the technology here.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Paul.
Got you out of the house, huh?
Yeah. I made a stop in Plasto to deliver some meat to one of my friends.
John Zappi on the crossover. It's the strike! Clocks the king! Not Craig Holbrook. Second mark of the string. 63 plus 2 in the 6 box. First string. Scott trips with the 2 for an 8 drop. 1 of the 10. I'd like to thank John Lee and Zappi. Give me a big chocolate chip cookie pizza. Not from Abington either. With
Yum.
some frosting on the side. Very nice thought. It's all you, John, tonight, not about me. I appreciate the sentiments, though. Douglas tonight on the head pin for the 10. Hingham has the lead. They're locked in the 6th spot. They'll be taking on Metro Bowl tomorrow at 10 a.m. Douglas at 10 box, back-to-back 10s. He's got 76 through 6. Alex with a quick update.
Scotty Douglas, 76. Hingham with another mark. John Zappi sitting at 63. Shooters Pub is only up 2 pins. They're still down 4 marks to 0.
Sam Dagostino, 1 of 4 bowlers on a mark. 38 in the 4th box. Corrado Pani has 51 through 4. Had a spare 4, a spare 7, 2 10s in between. Dagostino slipping 8, 9 in the tank, and then Wood help out. It's too far left. Let's see where it lands. Pani back in the pocket. He takes 9. Wood behind the 2. Dagostino 46 through 4 in the first of 3. The final week of the 35-week season. Playoffs tomorrow, 10 a.m. Semifinals to follow after 1 p.m. Finals after around 3:30, 4 o'clock latest, you'd think. Unless there's overtime for a tie after 3. Trying to blast through the wood, but he missed left. He almost carried it anyway. Pani, a clean shot at the 2 on lane 10. He's right on it. Spare. Field goal for Dags. 8:54 half. Corrado does not like the even boxes. Spare 4 in the first, spare 7 in the third, spare in the 5th. That's odd. Get it? Dagostino trying to get to the mark for his team. Hingham has to lead by 4 right now. Marks near side. 1-7-8. Pani, another good ball, crossing over, check mark right, 7 left, unbelievable. 5 in the fill, as Phil's 4-7-5 in order, 66 at the half. Corrado coming in with a 115 overall average, 116 on the road. Dagostino trying to pick it apart. It's a good try. Can't get the 7. Pani pulls right to left, 3-5-7. Sam 114 overall average, 115.41 away. Had a 156 last week. A season high 403 is only 400 a year. A 10 and Pani almost got the 10. A 9, 75 through 6. And Dagostino has his third 10 of the first, 64 through 6. Middle bowls of 5 here at Exeter Lane Shooter Sports Pub. Award-winning pizza. Great owner Rob Ficaristini. Great staff top to bottom. The Silent Assassin, Quiet Downs 9. Legge, pocket shot gets 8. 2 in the 7. 2 pin for Jones. He's a great guy on and off the lane. Classy, like the whole team. For a spare. Bang! 59.5 plus 1. Legge got the 2. Here comes the wood. Can't get to the 7. No marks for Shooters Pub, the 5th seed. The 6th seed has marks in their favor, 4-0. Legge at 10, just a 43, no mark start in 5. Hingham has a tie right now, 268 unofficially. They got 3 spares and 1 strike to nada for Shooters Pub. Jones on 11, a good ball for a strike, it's 8. 6 right, 9 left, 8 in the fill, 67 through 6. And split city for Legge for Shooters Pub, which is Shooter Sports right here at Exeter Lane. It's a great place to hang out. 12 large screen TVs. Jones denied that time. Legge, what a shot that was, almost. Chris at 10, 77 through 6. Legge at 10, frustrating start, back-to-back 10s, 3 in the string. 8-7-8 the middle box has lowered his score to 53 through 6. John Winchell on another mark for the team on a spare, 42 in the ball. Through 4. And JB, Jason Gauthier Jr. on lane 10. Just 35 through 4, seeking his first mark. Winchell will have a lemon drop, $5 for Candlepin for Cancer. Lemon drop, that's $1 for Candlepin, $5 for Candlepin for Cancer and mark. Optional, most bowls are good about it. 1 in the regular box. Oh, what a try by JB. That's $45 raised for Candlepin for Cancer tonight already. Love it. Winchell grabs 1 for a 9. JB a 10. JB markless in 5. Him and Legge combined. 0 for 11. Hard to believe. Just 45 his first 10 of the string. Winchell a 9. 52 at the half. Hingham a slight lead by 8, but Marks on their side. Shutout for Marks right now for Shooters Pub on lane 10. On lane 11, they have a strike and a spare for the bookend bowlers. Winchell slides left. A rearrange 4, 4.5 in the 7, you could say, left side. 1-3-6 in front, and JB not himself yet. Playoffs tomorrow morning up to 10 a.m. on Candlepin Bowling Network and YouTube. Winchell grabs 2 in the right. JB, good big, can't get to the West Coast. Since 1946, there was 6 wooden lanes. He had 6 lanes in 1952. Shooters Pub in the 1980s. Winning combination. 6 Columbus Ave, Exeter, New Hampshire. Winchell a 9. Back-to-back 9, 61 through 6. A lemon drop lower to score. And JB a 9, markless 54 through 6, pinning well. Dean Sullivan 39 through 4 to strike 4 in the 3rd. Craig Holbrook on his second spare, had a spare 3 to start, spare in the 4th, 40 in a ball. The King, Craig Holbrook, has stats in the Hall of Fame 3 or 4 times probably. Slips the 4 down. Wood circles behind the 1-2 in between now. 7-9 also there. Spare 6, 46 through 4. Sullivan drops 6. 1-3 in front, 5 behind the 1. 8 the sleeper back left. Past the halfway point of the first. Holbrook, good shot. He goes, spare. Back to back, 3.5, 56 plus. Sullivan to answer. It's a good ball. It goes. Second mark, last 3 for him. Trying to get his team a spark. They're only marking the board, 49.5 plus 1. Hingham has the lead by 14 right now, 321, 307. The legend, the king, Craig Holbrook. Powers 6, 10 right, tough break, 2-4-7 left. Back-to-back spare 6s, 62 through 6, make it 62 through 5. And Sullivan a clip wing eagle, split city for him. 5:54 at the half, Craig 62 at the half. Somehow trying to get 3 in a row, 2-4-7-10. What a shot! Oh, the wood got in the way! Thought he had it. Denied 3 in a row. Sullivan's bid, that's a good one too. Can't reach the 3-6. 2 quality shots, no dice. Holbrook puts up his misery for a 10, 72 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Sullivan matches the 10. He sits down through 6 boxes in the first of 3, 64. The update from Alex Patten.
Going back up to the top of the order, Shooters Pub should be at a 322, while Hingham is sitting at 337, a 15-pin lead. The only mark on the board is John Zappi's strike.
And the 2027 Hall of Fame nominee has it right now in lane 10. Always do a customary test slide, as you should. The twist of Scott Douglas. 76 through 6. Zappi 63 plus 2. Scott takes down the king. That's another one goes. Another one goes. Another one goes. Another one. How about the 1? How about the 9? How about that? Zappi way off. First ball on the strike. 5 up, 5 down. 8 behind the 2. 1, 2, 4, 7 in front. Lanes 10 and 11. Easy one for you think, and doesn't go. Wow, the skee ball shot with 50, 100 points. Youch. Tough break. Had to go a little higher up in that wood. So much for lucky leaf. Zappi, second on the strike, sends away from the triangle. 7 fill, 70. Correction, yeah, it's 70 through 6. And that's a tough Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third for Scott Douglas. 3 10s in a row, 86 through 7. Zappi, Oreo cakes to Oreo cookie, middle cream, stuff on the outside, 8. After the strike, 7. 78 through 7. Lead up bowls of 5. Exeter Lane's defending champion. We'll go for the repeat tomorrow in Millis. Live coverage all day, 3 different matches, 3 separate broadcasts, 10 a.m. after 1 p.m. and after 3:30 or 4 p.m. Greg will join me, separate broadcasts, the first 2 rounds. I'll join Greg at the finals. Greg will probably be on YouTube and Facebook. I'll be on YouTube only. Not sure what team's going to cover tomorrow morning based on logistics. Here's John Zappi. 1-3, 8-10. Douglas 1-3-7. Number 1 still there. Trying to get his 4th 10 in a row. Zappi 1-3, 8-10. On lane 10. Good bid, 2 full. Good try, 3 in the 10 for the retiring bowler and president of the league. And Scott tick friendly fire for a 10, 96 through 8. And well overall, just 3 pins in the deck, an 8 and a 9. Zappi object pin for a 9, 87 through 8. It's close in the first. Alex, quick update.
Hingham currently up 19 pins, 342 to 361. No marks on the board at this time.
You don't see it too often in the Friday Night Pro League game of the week. Corrado Pani's had success 3 times on marks. Now happy with the fills, 4, 7, and 5. 75 through 6. Sam Dagostino, 64 through 6. Pani on the head pin. Dark shadow shot, I call it parallel time. 4, 7, 5, 8. Dagostino blasts the pocket on the crossover. It's 8. Wood chops down the 3. The 5 gets a wiggle. High piece of wood in front. Pani trying to make a special shot. Not an easy one. He almost got it. Tough one to make. The king, the 5, still there. Dags trying to get another mark. He got it. Second spare of the first. 74 on the ball through 7 for the 6 seed Hingham. The 5th seed Shooters Pub trailing. Pani back-to-back 9s. 84 through 7. And Hingham has the biggest lead right now. Unofficial by 20. Plus the bonus ball here from Dags. Filling in for the injured Bob Wickham, the Hall of Famer for the 2023 class, and Al Johnson, Tim Matero, Joey Marzano, and Steve Reno Sr. and Steve Reno. Many more. Soft hit, 4. Dags trying to give his team the lead by 30 with a strike on spare. Just slips left. 1-7-8. Had that earlier. Almost made it. 81 through 7 in the first of 3. The visiting team has the lead. Pani, quality shot. 7-9 still there. Dagostino. Don't hurt him, Sam. 7 of the 8. Corrado with the wood, taps 1 for a 9, almost got the 9 for a 10. 3 9s throw instead, 93 through 8. Dagostino picks the 8 down for a 9, 90 through 8. Middle bowls of 5. Dan Legge overdue for a mark, 53 through 6. Chris Jones, a silent assassin, 3 marks in 4 boxes, 77 through 6. Dan Legge, very underrated bowler. Trounces 5, 8 and back, 1, 3, 6, 10 in front. Here's Chris Jones. He steals 8. 1 wobbling 10 holds. Legge, good shot, too accurate, 3, 6, 10. Jones for another spare. No. Nothing wrong with that shot. Legge, object pin doesn't carry the 10 for a 9. 62 through 7. Jones living the edge, good for a 10. Back-to-back 10s, 87 through 7. Great on Rob Ficarra Sr. here in attendance with Darren the mechanic. Darren been here for decades. That's a great job. Always hustles down the lanes. Everyone loves Darren here and Rob Ficarra Sr. Here's a strike, bombs away, baby! Legge on the board, finally, alas. 72 plus 2 through 8. Jones, 8. 5 middle, 8 to the left. Bella Dagostino in the house tonight. 1 pin behind her mother in average this year. 96 for her mother, 95 for her. She's like, watch out, Ma. Jones spares. 4 spares in the first to lead his team. 97 of the ball through 8. Hingham still has lead. Quick update from Alex Patten. He'll call the second string also.
Shooters Pub should be at 379 while Hingham is at 407. 28 pin lead. They both have a mark on the board.
And JB not yet has a mark. Kid is dangerous. JB averaging 120.25 overall, 118.5 away record. Away records for average they go by for titles and prizes. 5 down, 5 to go. John Winchell had a lemon drop 1 fill, almost got another one. 1, 2, wobbling 8 rearranged behind the 2, right side, 6 middle with a jiggle, rearranged, 9, 10 also. Oh, what a try by Legge, rather by JB, rather. Legge just bowled. JB wood between the 4, 7 doesn't go. We'll try to make a unique shot here. I don't see this one too often. What a try, he almost got it. JB outside for an 8, not himself yet. 62 through 7. Hingham has the lead. Looking for the first 2 points. Winchell robbed by the wood. Craig Holbrook up next with Dean Sullivan. JB rockets the pocket, 9. Wood behind, taps the 5. Dangerous bowler. Winchell left side, 7. 1, 3, 10. A score for any age. Candlepin is unbelievable. Get the word out. JB on the board, finally spare. Clock the king. 72 to ball through 8. 2 marks on their side to 1 right now. We'll try to make it 2 and 2. He does! Spare! 2 spares each side. Actually, a strike spare for Shooters Pub. 2 spares for Hingham. And Winchell 80 to ball through 8. JB 72 to ball through 8. Here come the Anchor Bowlers. Dean Sullivan 64 through 6. A strike 4 in the third. A spare 5 in the fifth. Craig Holbrook 72 through 6. Had a spare 3 to start. Back-to-back spare 6s in boxes 4 and 5. Sullivan also retiring this year. Takes down 9. How about 10? Almost. Wood circles the boat in the 3. Southpaw Craig Holbrook 478 only. It's close. 29. Not a big lead for Hingham by any stretch of the imagination. Sullivan spares. And all of a sudden, 3, 4, and 5 heating up. All in marks. Holbrook trying to make it 3 marks apiece. He can't get the 6-10 to will it. It does! Sliding spare. 6-10. He gets a laugh out of that one. 3 marks each side. 82 in the ball through 7. What a career Dean Sullivan's had. Multiple King of the Palace wins. Pro Series title. Several times the Candlepin against a top 5 show. Still at a high level in his early 60s. Wood rolling to the 6 middle, 9 left, 10 right. There goes the 6. Wood decent though, 8 in the fill. Holbrook soft hit there. Still 8, not a head pin hit, but a 7-9. Generous leave in a sense. 90 through 7. And Sullivan's 8 fill, 82 through 7. Wood may be out of play. Let's see where it lands. Now it's going out of bounds. And no Wood, no luck. Good luck with this one. I don't think I've ever seen this made before without Wood. I've seen the 7, 8, 9, 10 go, 5, 7, 5, 8, but not the 7, 9 without Wood that I've seen. Sullivan 2 in a row. Oh, robbed. Holbrook trying to make a special shot to kick off the wall. Good effort. Always makes it interesting. Great ambassador of the game. Dean a 10. 92 through 8. Holbrook a 10 to match. 100 through 8 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Alex Penn has the update.
Going back up into the last 2 boxes for every bowler string 1. Shooters Pub should be at 425, while Hingham is at 454. A 29-pin lead. There are 2 marks on both sides.
John Zappi, what a career he's had. Scores confirmed, Alex. You're a wizard. Greg, we have you tomorrow. Hingham Mills tomorrow. The Friday Night Pro League playoffs. 10 a.m. live coverage on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. They'll be on Facebook also. I'll be on YouTube only. 3 matches, 3 strings each, less overtime. Zappi pushes 7. 4th a jolt on the left side won't go. 3-6 on the right. Scott Douglas, 1-9-10 leave. Zappi trying to cut it over. Great try off the wall. Can't quite reach the 4. Valiant effort falls short. Douglas a chance with Wood in front. Oh, wow, they've robbed so many times. High piece Wood makes it tricky. The South Shore, John Zappi a 10. 97 through 9. Scott Douglas pounds it down for a 10. 106 through 9. 9 blocks to go before the middle string of 3. Regular season finale. Playoffs tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Quick turnaround. What's on the line for money? We'll go over that later on. Shooters Pub trying to get that 4th spot back. Academy 2 has them by 3 points coming in tonight. Zappi crossing over, spill 7, 5, 8, 7, right to left. Douglas 6-pack, check his ID. He's young enough, in his 20s. From Marshall, Massachusetts. Will John tap that? Will he try to cut that 5 outside in the right? He's going outside the 5, almost. Douglas trying to answer, not even close. He's got 5 10s in a row. Amazing. Trying to get 6 somehow on the 6-pack. And Zappi nails the 7 for a 10. Opening string 107. Douglas ends up with a 7.5 to stop 5 10s in a row. 113 first string for the twister. Scott Douglas, 8 box to go. Alex, the quick update in the mark situation.
Based on that pinning, it's now a 32-pin lead for Hingham.
Still time, but Shooters Pub needs some marks. And they're down right now. A strike and a spare for Shooters Pub. 2 spares for Hingham. Sam Dagostino, left side, does a spin on the diamond in the 10. Corrado Pani on the crossover, takes down the 9. There goes the 10. The 5 is the king. Wood to the right. Put the stop sign up. Dax trying to kick it apart. Good try, almost. Not the 1. Pani for a spare. Right on. And they got 3 marks to 2 on this side. Try to get a last minute push for the first 2 points. 103 in the ball through 9. Dags the 9. 9's a while. 9-9-9. 99 through 9 late in the first. 7 blocks to go. Pani has 1 of 3 marks for his team. Chris Jones, a silent assassin, is the only spare next for Hingham. Hingham hanging on to a 31-pin lead. Low scoring, but close. Sam head pin it. 7 goes down. 3-6 chance. Pani on the nose. Clipwing Eagle. Youch 5. Yikes, Nouch combined. Put in the dictionary. Webster, why not? Y-O-U-C-H. 108 through 8. Correction, 108 through 9. Dags for a spare. Way off. Bella's like, oh, I made that shot, his daughter. Pani, good bid. Trying to get the 3-6. Same lead for Dagostino. Which one do you like better? Corrado's now. Sam's same spot for an 8. Corrado gets 1 back barely for a 9. 117 opening speed for the captain. Corrado C-. That's I call him B+. The upgrade. Dagostino 107. Disappointing start.
Still a 25-pin lead for Hingham. We're at the point of the marks. We have 2 marks here and then 2 marks on the next 2 bowlers.
Jones on the spare. Left side 6. 1-3. There goes the 3. 1-4 left. 9 right. 104 through 8. Leading his team through 8 completed boxes. Dan Legge 2-4 in the 10. Give him a break. He's on a strike though. Jones, good try. Can't get to the 4. Quality shot. Legge missed the object pin the 2. 8 in the strike. Minimum 10 per box. 80 through 8. Jones doinks it for a 9. 113 through 9. Legge a 9 on the object pin. 89 through 9. 5 blocks to go. Alex will call the entire second string. Back for the 3rd string. We'll get to your comments as well. Justin Lappy from Western Mass watching. Hello. In the regular season finale. Jones 1-8-10. Legge 1-3-9. Left side 4-7-8-10 in the corner. Double Wood behind. In between that 3-9. Not an easy leave. Wood gives him hope. And Jones wants a Wood check on lane 11. And Craig says it's good. You don't mess with the king, Craig Holbrook. Trying to barrel through it. He does! Spare! Incredible shot! Bombs away, baby! Strike for Legge! 2 strikes, last 3. 99 plus 2 in the 10th. That's a spare for him? A spare for each, rather. I thought it was a strike. It was a spare. Missed that first shot. Obstructed view. So spares each, not a strike. Take that back. Hate when that happens. Jones 2 Phil Youch. Nice string though. 125 opening. And Legge a banana split. Where's Casey McCool? Lakeside Lanes, Manchester, Hampshire. Always hungry and growling. First one, Casey. Legge ends up with a bogus string by a standards. 105 opening string. Quick update from Alex.
Still a 20-pin lead for Hingham. We have a mark from each bowler here. Winchell on the first ball. Off right on the head pin, drops 3. JB Gauthier drops 9. Big fill for him, puts him at 81 through 8. John Winchell just for 3. It puts him at 83 through 8.
And now no marks on the board at this point. Winchell, look at this one. 4-7, 5-10. And Legge, whether JB is spare. I keep saying Dan Legge. I know it's JB. 91 of the ball, back-to-back spares after over to start. John Winchell, tough 6. Watch out, Shooters Pub still has a chance for the first 2 points. JB 0 for 7, spare 9, spare. 91 of the ball in the 9th. Winchell
down 10 pins.
99 through 9. All of a sudden it's interesting. 10-pin lead minus the fill from JB. How about that? It's 31 a moment ago. Winchell crosses over 7. Drop of 9, it's down to 1. All of a sudden, a 1-pin lead for Hingham. Back-to-back spare 9s. You knew it was a matter of time for JB. 100 through 9. Winchell 3, 5, 6. Gone! 99 the ball in the 10th. Another spare, 3 in a row. JB collects 3 in the last 3 boxes. Only marks 110 of the ball. Clutch. 1-pin lead for Hingham. Thrilling finish. Anchor Bulls closed up first. Shooters Club still trying to get that 4th spot and more bonus money for their team over Academy 2. Winchell 390. Ouch. JB gets team the lead with a 7 fill. 117 finish. Wow. And John Winchell a tough 2 fill. Ends up with a 101. Disappointing first. And all of a sudden, dead and buried it looked like. Shooters Pub has the lead by 4 unofficially with 2 boxes to go and no marks on the board. 4 pins confirmed for Shooters Pub. What a comeback. That's why you never give up. You fight for every pin, every ball. Holbrook needs a mark in the final 2 at least. That'll help with 9. Give him 2 points to the horseshoe and give him 11. Dean Sullivan rockets the pocket. He gets a tough 2-1 split. Brutal. Advantage Holbrook. Get the lead back with a mark. For a spare. Knocks it down. 110 of the ball in the 9th. Treen trying to get 2 at least here. Nothing doing. And Holbrook give his team the lead back. And Sullivan hoping to get 2 for a 9. Thrilling finish after all, Alex. Dean gets it in the second try. 9. 102 through 9. Final box. Quick update from Alex.
It's currently a 3-pin lead for Shooters, but Hingham does have a mark here.
4th lead for Holbrook. A big 20 would certainly help. Put the pressure on Sullivan. 2 great bowls in his 60s. Still going at high levels. Holbrook trying to get them all. He gets them all. On cue. Bongs away. Baby strike. Wow. Clutch. Sullivan to answer. It's a good ball. Setback. Leave. Youch. And Craig the dagger. 120 plus a ball. Should be 110. I think that's off by 10 the score. We'll check that score. Should be 120 through 9, I believe. Sullivan, good try. The object won't carry. And Craig, 120 through 9, 130 the ball in the 10th. That scoreboard's off for the extra scoreboard. So Craig, back-to-back big time. Sullivan, a 9. They gave it a big comeback. He falls short after all. The brief lead. Dino, 110 opening string. Not enough. And Craig Holbrook comes through big time. 130 plus 2 to lead his team. Sinks the pocket, adds 7 more on the strike. First ball, try to get to 139, at least with 2 here. A double-digit lead heading to the second string with Alex Patten, the play-by-play after the update. Holbrook, nice out, 9. How about a 139 finale to end the first? And Hingham takes the first 2 points after blowing a 31-pin lead late and gives Shooters Pub credit. JB was awesome down the stretch. Dean, some tough, bad splits as usual. And the official score we'll get in just a moment. We have 579 to 562 unofficially, a 17-pin lead for Hingham. We'll get the update momentarily just to make sure that's right. Alex Patten at the play-by-play after we pause 8.6 seconds station ID from Alex Patten.
This is Candlepin Bowling Network. Thank you for watching. This is the Friday Night Pro League, and get ready for playoffs.
That was only 2.3 seconds.
Got to work on my counting while I say it.
I'll have Greg Gauthier teach you. You want the headset?
Yeah.
Alex Patten, folks.
All right, how's it going today? Haven't been talking that much. We have Scotty Douglas here with a 3 and the 1 after his second ball. John Zappi looking for spare. Just off, sitting at the head pin left. Scott will take an 8 box.
Scores confirmed, Alex. 579, 562. Hingham wins it by 17. They were down 4 briefly. They came right back with big marks down the stretch.
And a 9 box for John Zappi.
But give Shooters Pub credit. JB was 0 for 7. 3 big marks in a row. They just fall short, but give them credit. They're only down 17 with 2 to go.
Yeah, that was a big finish for JB. Scott, just off the head pin, will drop 3 with a sliding 5 pin. John Zappi, just off the head pin, he will drop 4.
Michael Steves from Calgary, Alberta, Canada watching. Hello. Captain Happy, hello. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. And the bell icon for live notifications.
Scott Douglas, what a bid. Leaves up, I'm pretty sure that's still the 5 pin and the 10. Thank you to all the people who are watching. 184 concurrent videos. Awesome. Make sure we keep watching. Scott Douglas with the 9 box puts him at 17 through 2. And John Zappi looking for an out here. Looks like his second ball must have gone in the hole. And he will take an 8.
Craig Holbrook paying John Winchell's $5 lemon drop spare in the first. Thank you, Craig Holbrook. $45 raised tonight for Candlepin for Cancer, a 501c3 charity. $118,500 paid out to date. Remarkable.
Here we see C- Corrado Pani and Sam Dagostino up. C- will take the half was the left side. And Sam punches out the spread eagle. What a nice bid by C. Leaves up the 6-10. Sam over here off left. C- will take a 10 box, 10 through 1. And Sam will take a 9 box. I do believe these are the same pins that Metro also got over last summer. And I believe that Exeter ordered them at the same time. So these are from that newer company where you can lease bowling pins. The caps are detachable. In case anything happens, you can just get a new cap or just get a brand new pin based on how the leasing contract works. I believe it is $50 a pin for the lease. And so if you take 50 times 20 for having about 20 in the lane, C- with a spare. I'm talking about bowling pins. Sitting at not too much capital and able to get a few lanes of bowling pins. Wow, and Sam with a nice spare running down the 4 horsemen plus the pin in the back. Puts him at 19 and the ball through 2. First 2 marks on the team for either bowler. Now we have Chris Jones and Dan Legge up. Dan off right. will still drop 6. Chris on the head pin, setback leave. Dan just off the head pin, but sliding over. Well, no luck. Nice bid by Chris. Both have 1 pin remaining, looking to pin it out for 10 boxes. Dan will take a 9 to start. And Chris will also take a 9. Happy Friday, Captain Happy. Yeah, remember to hit the like button, share the stream, subscribe to the channel. As always, thank you for watching. Dan on the head pin will drop 7. Looks at the 6, 9, 10. Chris, all 10 for a hammer. Nice strike. Looks like the 5 pin was the last to fall as it kicked, piece of wood kicked back up. Dan just off left. And he will take an 8 box, puts him at 17 through 2. Next bowlers up will be JB Gauthier Jr. and John Winchell. John Winchell, even though he bowls for South Shore Country Club, I'm pretty sure in his normal leagues bowl here.
I just said chicken fingers. I'm like,
JB on the head pin will drop 9. 7 pin remains for a spare. John Winchell throws a nice left to right ball. He'll throw a strike. It's at 10 and a ball through 1. JB running down the 7 pin. Has some nice piece of wood as a guide. And will use it and gets it to go. Wow, nice shot by JB. That piece of wood went all around the world. So like I was saying, these pins have like detachable caps kind of. I was bowling at Metro a couple weeks ago and ended up shooting one off. So I got a good look at the pin. JB on the spare, drops 9. Nice 19 through 1. John will drop 7 on his first ball, looking at the 4, 7, 8. Let's see how this wood plays. Ooh, missed it. John Winchell waiting for that piece of wood to stop moving. Figure out if he wants to play it or not. He does throw the ball right to left, so he does have a chance to like hit red line on that and get it to go. I'd probably shoot the pin straight though. And he gets it to go. Looks like he capped the wood. That'll be a spare. Puts him at 20 through 1, 30 and a ball through 2. And JB hits the object this time for a 10 box, 29 through 2. Now we have our anchor bowls getting up for the first time this string. Craig Holbrook on the left lane, Dean Sullivan on the right lane.
maybe in a little bit. What did he give you? You got 5 extra.
Darren, chocolate cookie? I know that.
Dean Sullivan punches the head pin but gets it to break up. Looks at the 3, 6, 10 right. Craig Holbrook also on the head pin. Has a 6, 7, 10 split. Some decent wood though if he can get it on the 6-10 pocket. Dean on the outside runs it down for spare, 10 and a ball. And Craig Holbrook also gets it to go. Nice shot by him, also 10 and a ball.
Nico highlight reel. The guy's incredible, isn't he still?
Let's see how they can fill it. That's the biggest thing right now. Dean off left will drop 5, 15 through 1. And Craig Holbrook punches the head pin. Takes a weird mix of 4. Dean Sullivan looking at the 1, 6, 7, 8, 10. And on the head pin goes straight back. Craig Holbrook looking at the 2, 4, 7 and also the 3, 6, 9, 10. That's a pin to slide all the way over. 6 pin slides in front of the 10.
Come on, Craig, you got to hit it.
Dean Sullivan will take a 9 box, puts him at 24 through 2. And Craig Holbrook will take a 9 box as well, 23 through 2. Going back up to the top of the order, Hingham is currently up 1 pin, 108 to 107. But they have 3 marks in favor of them, while Shooters only has 1.
Alex, do you have the standings here by any chance?
I do have the standings. Let's look at those for a second. So I only have the top 9 teams up right now.
Millis and Riverwalk. Riverwalk has to take 8. Millis has to lose all 8 for a one-string roll tomorrow at 9 o'clock at Ryan's and Millis.
Yep.
So one's the match for Millis. We're trying to get update from John Aloha Lulster momentarily. Central one's below Millis tonight, position round. And that's a matchup either 2 versus 7 or 1 versus 8 tomorrow.
Zappi back on the head pin, banana split. Somebody called Casey McCool again. He now needs to eat 2 banana splits tonight. Looks like Scott Douglas has everything but the half Worcester right, with a nice piece of wood. Should help push it back. Let's see what Zappi can do. Off left. And Scott. Looks like he got the back pin, maybe? I couldn't fully see it. Zappi will take a 6, 23 through 3.
Alex, you a banana split corral, Alex? John Zappi, close and average. Away, 108.7, 108.69 away. Overall, 108.7. Scott Douglas, 111.37 overall. Away, 110.78. Hingham won the first, 579, 562, up 2-0 in the final round of the season.
Zappi half was the left side. You hate to see it.
Playoffs tomorrow morning, 10 a.m.
Scotty avoided the lemon drop. Got himself the 4-pin plus the 8-pin. More favorable leave to Scott. Zappi spins it around. Still has up some 4 pins. Little full by Scott, but he was able to leave up everything, take down everything with the 7-10. Nice 10 box though by John Zappi, puts him at 33 through 4. Scott Douglas looking for at least 1. He'll grab it, puts him at 36.
John Zappi nominated by Craig Holbrook for the 2027 Hall of Fame class. Must be nominated by February 28th, 2027. Get information on the International Candlepin Bowling Association page or the ICBA website. Download the form out. Must be nominated again by February 28th, 2027 for the Candlepin Hall of Fame for the class of 2027.
Sam will take 5 on his fill. C minus takes 7. Sam puts it at 24 through 2. C minus 27 through 2. And Sam punches out the 5-pin. C looking to run it down and will get it. Puts him at 37 in the ball through 3. Trying to keep his team in this, even though they're down marks right now. Sam will take a 7 box, puts him at 31 through 3. Wayne Petty, how you doing today? I remember, pretty sure bowling with you in the New Year's tournament at Riverwalk Lanes. Hope everything is going well. Sam, just off left of the head pin, will have the 4 horsemen right side plus the 8-pin. C fill in a spare. just off the head pin. We'll have the 4 horsemen right side. Take a 6 fill, puts him at 43 through 3. And Sam looking at what he can do to run this down. Just missed the head pin on the 8. And Corrado. Wow, couldn't get the corner to fall. Sam will take a 7 box. It's at 38 through 4. And C will take a 10 box, 53 through 4. We're going to back up Chris Jones and Dan Legge. Chris Jones is on a strike. So he'll be getting his first 2 balls added to his total. Just off the head pin, has the 4 horsemen right side. Dan on the head pin, drops all but the 6 pin. A nice piece of wood. Chris Jones runs it down. Be a spare on strike. Puts him
We
at.
see our friend Wayne Petty from Michigan watching. Came down to bowl, watched Friday Night Pro League last week against John Zappi's retirement night, and did outrun the bear on Saturday. Bowled a few Candlepin to Cancer events also. Good to see you, Wayne Petty, in the stream from Michigan. Mike Moore will appreciate that.
Nice ball with Chris Jones will drop 7. Puts him at 46 through 3. Dan Legge bombs away baby strike, puts him at 47 plus 2 through 4. That's a big way to bowl. Chris looking for the spare, just missed left. Looking for an out now. He will take a 9 box, puts him at 55 through 4. Shooter's trying to hang on to the lead right now. Still have 1 mark from John Winchell.
Welcome, Charles McCarthy, Sr. from Wyoming. Howdy.
John Winchell, he will drop 8, puts him at 38 through 2. JB, checkmark left side. John all over it, 48 in the ball through 3. JB all over it as well, puts him at 39 in the ball through 3.
JB 6 perfect boxes going back to the last 3 of the first with 3 spares, and now 2 spares, a 10 in the middle, here in the second of 3.
Winchell back on the head pin, drops 9. JB also on the head pin. He will drop 8. John Winchell 57 through 3. Commanding lead. JB with after that 8 fill puts him at 47 through 3. Winchell gets it with the wood. Wasn't the most favorable wood. Puts him at 67 through 4. JB just missed. I think he's trying to hit the corner of that wood. He'll be looking for a 10 box. And gets robbed by the wood, puts him at 56 through 4. If my math is correct, we should be dead even right now. Good evening, Stephen K. from the beautiful Maryland. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for watching the great game of Candlepin Bowling. Hope you come up here and try it sometime. Craig Holbrook on the head pin. Gets a nice break. Gets that 6 pin to fall over. For that 247. Dean Sullivan hammers the head pin. Looks at the 6 pin for spare. Craig runs it down, 33 and a ball through 3. Dean also runs his down, 34 and a ball through 3. Craig on his fill, just off the head pin, will drop 7, puts him at 40 through 3. And Dean Sullivan on the head pin will take 9 after it all falls over, puts him at 43 through 3. He's looking at the 7 pin for spare. Greg Holbrook looking at the 1, 3, 10. Oh, everything but the 10 pin. See what Dean Sullivan can do. And the channel didn't get it to go though, so he can still get the 10 box. And he will take a 10, puts him at 50 through 4. Dean will also take a 10, 53 through 4. Going back up to the top of the order, it's currently a 2-pin lead for shooters, 245 to 243. 1 mark on either side. Let's go back and look at the standings a little bit more. So Central 3 and Exeter, the match doesn't really mean anything because no matter if they take 8 or lose 8 or anything, those positions won't change. Central 3 is first for the season, Exeter is second for the season.
Stephen K. from Maryland watching. Hello, Stephen. Thank you for watching.
Scott Douglas off on the left side, got the head pin to fall late. Looks at the 3, 6, 10. John Zappi back on the head pin, drops 9. Staring at the 4 pin. Not super favorable plank based on how I've seen tonight. Scotty Douglas runs it down though, puts him at 46 and a ball through 5. Zappi looking for the match. In the gutter, no good. Puts him at a 9 box, 42 through 5.
$50 rate. Sorry, $50 rates for Candlepin against tonight, Alex. Pretty good job with the bowlers here tonight. Couple of 20s, couple of 5s. Thank you very much.
It's a really good job. Scotty drops 8 on his fill, 54 through 5. Zappi back on the head pin, drops 9 again. Now he's staring at the 8 pin. Doesn't have a bad piece of wood. Scott looking at the 1-9. Ooh, nice try. Couldn't get it to push straight back, though. That's the hard part about that shot. Zappi missed left.
2 missed 9 drops for spares, not like himself.
Scott Douglas will take a 9 box, 63 through 6. And Zappi a 10 box, 52 through 6. So looking at these standings a little bit more. Central 3 guaranteed first. Exeter guaranteed second. Metro guaranteed third. Academy 2 in shooters, that's where it can change. Academy 2 sitting at 153 right now. Shooters sitting at 150. So based on how they bowl tonight, that might be able to change. Hingham guaranteed 6th spot. Central 1, Millis, and Riverwalk. Riverwalk has a chance of grabbing it from Millis. C- back on the head pin, 159. Sam. Wow. Head pin hit. Has up the 7, the 5, and the 6-10. C- back in the hole. Sam's probably going to try and get some sidewall action here. Just the 5 pin. C will take a nice out of 6 from that. Puts him at 59 through 5. Sam a 9 box, 47 through 5.
All right, now let's pause 14, 11, 12 seconds for station ID.
11 or 12 seconds.
14, 11, 12 seconds.
14, 11, 12 seconds. All right, so this is Candlepin Bowling Network. We're watching C- and Sam Dagostino Bowl. We have the playoffs tomorrow for the Friday Night Pro League. Shooter's Pub just threw a ball from C-, and he's a half Worcester left side. Oh, man. Sam on the head pin, drops a big hammer strike. It's Matt 57 plus 2 through 6. C looking for a nice shot. Oh, gets the wood to spin around, but it's too far in the back of the pit.
Pick me up here. Pick me up.
Going to be looking at the 5-pin for a 10 box. All over it, puts him at 69 through 6. And to finish off this playoff talk, Central 1 and Millis, those could go either way. If Millis takes at least one string, then it's guaranteed that that will be the playoff lineup outside of some maybe seeding changes. Central 1 and Millis could switch sides. Academy 2 and Shooters could switch sides. And as they yell and yell and yell, Dan Legge, a double strike as it slides all around. Puts him at 67.
Came in JB Flatten at first, coming to life here big time in the second. JB strong finish in the first.
Nice bid by Chris Jones. Couldn't get the 10 to fall.
Dave S., thank you for watching. Thanks for the great comment. Thanks for the kind words. We appreciate it. It's a labor of love for sure.
And even though he played the wood, he will only take a 9 box. 64 through 5. So still looking at a good string. This first ball by Dan will count double. He will take 6 on the first ball of the double strike. Puts him at 73. Now he's just filling this last strike. In the pit for another 6. Should be 79 through 5. Chris Jones looking for a nice shot. Ooh, got it to go off the sidewalk, but couldn't get it to slide all the way over. And that's Dan's shot he was looking for. Puts him at 89 through 6.
The power of the double strike in the Paul Grant Special.
And Chris will take an 8, 72 through 6. Yes, Wayne, I'm pretty sure these pins were put in last summer about the same time that Metro's new pins were. So they've been broken in over the course of this season. But I do believe they're new. JB on the pocket drops 9. The 3-pin remains. John Winchell on a spare here. On the pocket drops 9. Looking at the 10-pin. That is a fill of 9. Puts him at 76 through 4. And JB all over it. 66 and a ball through 5.
Don't count Shooters Pub off the playoffs. They're a dangerous team.
Yes, they are. John robbed by the wood.
The ball just disappeared somehow. They went 5 in a row.
And takes the 10 box, puts him at 86 through 5.
AGS.
JB drops 7, puts him at 73 through 5. Winchell back on the head pin, drops 9. This time no wooden up. Never mind, I stand corrected.
Gotta love Darren here, the mechanic here. Just a great eye. Everyone loves Darren here. It's like P. Rose hustling on that first baseline. Everyone loves Darren.
JB just missed left. John Winchell all over it. 96 and a ball through 6. Wow, what a string going for him. And JB caps the wood that time. Nothing going. 80 through 6. I'm just going to double check my scores right now.
Yeah, those new Garland pins I put in last September, they're starting to break in pretty good here. Still some work to do. Takes a year or two or more for the pins to break in sometimes, give or take.
Are they Garlands, Paul?
I think they're Garlands, I believe. I thought they're Garlands. I'll double check. It's a new pin approved. Correction, American products, not Garland. Some
Yeah.
people are trying to get Garland. I'm sorry, there's American products. Other places are trying the Garland ones. These are American product new pins. My mistake.
Yeah, American Product is the same place that Metro got their pins from.
And those pins recently approved by the ICBA as well.
Yep. They definitely take some time to break in, but honestly, if you go to Metro lanes 21 and 22, which was some of the first ones put in, they've been starting to move a lot better recently.
Look at Craig celebrate. Wow. Can't show that kind of emotion usually. What a night he's having. 139 first. 90. What's he have now? 16 a ball at the half. Put him on the dance floor. Every ribbon and good fun. What about Craig, Holbrook, Bob Wickham, people like that, John Zappi, they treat you like one of their own. They don't look down if you're a semi-pro bowler, whether you're a Class E, a new bowler. They treat you just like one of the guys, the way it should be.
Dean Sullivan back on the head pin, drops 9. 10 pin remains. Craig Holbrook also on the head pin. Looks at check mark right side. Take his fill of 6. 66 through 5. And Dean just missed. Couldn't have hit a pin through that one. Craig turns a little too much. Both bowls looking for their out. Dean will take it, 73 through 6. Craig will take 1, puts him at 74 through 6. Going back up to the top of the order. Should be 374 shooters, 351 Hingham. Hingham currently has 2 marks on the board. 374 is confirmed and 351 is confirmed. Look at that, I'm good at math.
Shooters Pub doing what they're doing most of the year now, just starting to hit their stride here.
John Zappi off left. We'll look at the 1-3. And then the 4-7-8. Scott Douglas on the head pin, leaves up the 5. Not favorable wood. Zappi just the 8 pin. Let's see what Scott can do. Is he going to play that cap, or is he just going to try and shoot at it and push it back? Goes for the cap and gets it to go. Nice shot by Scotty. 73 and a ball through 7. Zappi looking for an out. 1-3, 4-7. Taking 8 and out of 9. Puts him at 61 through 7. John Zappi looking to get back on it. Looks like he does not have a mark this this string yet. And he will take a half Worcester right side to start. Scott filling his spare. Just off left, drop 4. Puts him at 77 through 7. Zappi just on the head pin, couldn't get it all to go. Scott Douglas looking at the lead that Zappi had in the last box, the 1-3-4-7. Both balls looking for an out. Zappi will take one, puts him at 69 through 8. Scott in the hole, 6 box, 83 through 8. We have back up Sam and C. See how the chat's doing. Thank you to our 193 concurrent viewers right now. Sam, nice hit. Has up a 3-1 split with some interesting wood. That is also a fill of 6. Puts him at 63 through 6. Strings flying by. Feels like I just started calling it. Sam on the shot. About the 3 to go. Wood starts sliding, but couldn't carry all the way. C also looking at a 3-1 split. Just the 8 pin. Tough shot. Sam will take a 9 box, puts him at 72 through 7. C will take 1 for an 8 box, puts him at 77 through 7. As Paul Grant would say, 7-7-7, 7's a wild, 77 through 7. Sam just off the head pin. 4 horsemen right side, has a piece of wood covering over the 10 pin. It's normally the hardest pin to go. You can get it to run down the line, but sometimes it just doesn't take the corner, especially at some of these other houses. I know at Metro that happens a lot. C off left has a bucket or a bundle in the middle. And Sam, a little too full, will get the 1-3, but it won't carry to the 6-10. Corrado, nice bid. That's what normally happens. Leaves those 2 pins in the back. Sam, 9 box, 81 through 8. C, 8 box, 85 through 8. It should still be an 18 pin lead for shooters. Currently 1 mark on the board in favor of Hingham. Chris on the head pin. 5-8. Dan on the head pin. Banana split minus the 7. Sam all over it for spare. Puts him at 82 on the ball through 7. I think I said Sam, that should be Chris. My apologies. Dan will take 2 for a 9. Puts him at 98 through 7. Chris on the fill ball. On the head pin, big hammer. Oh my, bombs away, baby. Big fill of 10. Dan matches. So Chris should be at 102 plus 2 through 8. Dan at 108 plus 2 through 8. Here we see John Winchell, who was denoted Heartbreak Kid during Skins, taped at Leda Lanes. He's sitting at 96 and a ball through 6. He will drop 9. Puts him at 105 through 6. JB with a nice hammer puts him at 90 plus 2 through 7.
This guy's incredible.
John not slowing down. 115 in a ball through 7.
The teacher and the student side by side. We're trying to get an update. One report says Millis lost to Central, and one report says Millis won. So we're trying to find the clarification. Chuck Vizella at Central Park Lanes will give us an update soon. Riverwalk won their first string against Academy 1. They need 8 points. Millis needs to lose all 8 for one string roll-off tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock. They're playing for the playoffs.
Winchell on his fill, just off the head pin, drops 6. JB drops 8. He does have another ball. Winchell looking at 121 through 7.
Leo Cormier is a Cormier. Thanks for watching.
His second pitch on the object with 2 full. JB, tough piece of wood, a little bit right.
Wayne Petty, the pins are flying here, but not that time.
9 fill, 99 through 7. John punches again. 8 box, 129 through 8. 10 box for JB, 109 through 8.
John, 96 and 10 box in the first, 129 through 8 here in the second. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling. Shooters Pub, a tight one, 3-pin lead in the string, down 14 the match. Hingham has been resilient, bouncing back as Shooters Pub did late in that first to fall short by 17. A temporary 4-pin lead in those final 2 boxes. Back to Alex.
Craig Holbrook on the delivery into the 1-3 pocket, drops 7, 7, 8, 10. Dean Sullivan, little full, gets a mix.
Leo from Remren Cook, New Brunswick. Okay, where's that near?
Oh,
What a gem of a shot for Holbrook. Spare.
about 84 and a ball through 7. Dean looks like he was in the hole. And in the hole again, puts him at 80 through 7. My math says me correct. We should be dead even at this point.
Alex, a year ago, we were covering Central 1 and Metro is up 121 going the final string, and Central 1 won the fifth by 126, 20 by 5. That was crazy, wasn't it?
That was crazy. That was, I couldn't watch. Craig Holbrook drops 9. 10 pin remains. 2 pieces of wood on it. Takes a fill of 9, puts him at 93 through 7. Dean Sullivan back in the pocket. He's there at the 5-8-9. Craig all over the wood. 103 and a ball through 8. Dean Sullivan. Oreo cookie time. You take 1 for a 9 box, puts them at 89.
Academy 2, Alex, but they lost their first string over 100 pins to Metro in the 3-4 matchup. So if Shooters Pub can win 6, Academy lose 6, Shooters Pub will get the 4th seed on the 5th seed, Academy 2.
Yep. Academy 3. Well, Academy 2 at 153 right now. So Shooter needs to win the rest of these points. And Scott on the head pin will drop 7. 2-4-7. John Zappi back on the head pin. Has a weird 5-8-4. Wow, Scott didn't get the 7 to go. See what Zappi can do with this leave. Just off left, gets the 8 pin to go. He's trying to get light on the 5. Just trying to get it to fall over. 10 box for Scott, puts him at 93 through 9. 8 box for Zappi, 77 through 9. And tough leaves
Two
for him.
great teams, two great strings, one great match. 8-pin lead for Hingham, 25 to lead the match. They were down big here in the second. Now can Shooter's Pub return the favor and make it 2 apiece.
Looks like my math might be off somewhere, so let me double check what I have. Look at this. It should be 84. Zappi, 87 in the ball in the 10th. Scott just off both times. 102, second string.
Give John Zappi some love here in the stream. His last regular match, he's going to be retiring from the Friday Night Pro League president, off and on with Dave Barber, switching every other year. Mark Rich will take over as the assistant vice president next year, and they'll take turns with Dave Barber all 10 years as president of the league. But John, what a job he's done. What a great guy, too. Hall of Fame career. Winding down. He's still bonus leagues Wednesday nights in Hingham.
Nice ball. Take a fill of 8, 95 second string. So it looks like through current boxes, it should be a 20-pin lead for Hingham. They are up 2 marks to 1. Just like last string, every mark is huge here. C minus just off left. Looking at the 1-7-10 Augusta main special. Sam drops 8, 7-10 split. C gets the 1 and the 10, 7-pin still remains.
We'll put those standings up momentarily. Show what's on the line for Shooter's Pub tonight for 4th seed or 5th seed, one or the other. Playing Academy 2 no matter what tomorrow.
I believe that will not count. So he's looking to get out of a 9 box. C10, 95 through 9. And I will see if that's a 10 or a 9. 9, 93 through 9.
So as the Shooter's Pub loses a string, they'll need Academy 2 to lose all 8 tonight to Metro and PBD Mass. And they have to win the 3rd and win total to win 4th place by 1 point over Academy 2.
Corrado just off right of the head pin. Has up the 7 and the 9. A strike for Sam. Took a little bit to fall down. Puts him at 103 plus 2 in the 10th. See, nice try. Nothing going. Looking to get up to 105. Take 1 pin for a 9 box, 104.
This Hingham team, South Shore Country Club in Hingham, Mass. They have won a lot of titles. Maria Sub's teammates in the world's mixed worlds. They won a lot of Friday night titles. Been in the running a lot too.
Sam, first ball will drop 6. Looks at the 4 horseman right side. Trying to get up to a 113. Currently at 109. Take 1 for a 7 fill, 110 second string. It's currently a 27-pin lead for Hingham. I believe we were at the same point last time, and this is where the marks started to happen. I believe Dan got 1 and JB got 2 in this clutch time. Dan filling a strike, starts with 6. Chris Jones also filling a strike, starts with 7. More favorable lead for Chris. We'll see what he can get done. Oh, nice bid for Dan. He will take a 9 fill, 117 through 8. And Chris will take an 8 fill, 110 through 8. in the hole. 9 box, 126 through 9. And 9 box for Chris, 119 through 9. Very close string.
Shooter's Pub needs all marks. Maybe a double. Not yet a double.
Dan off left. Chris back on the head pin. Chris has a favorable piece of wood covering the 5. Dan looking at 4 horsemen plus the pin in the back, minus the 10. You got all but the 8. Chris all over it for spare.
All right, breaking news here in just a minute. The top 8 are set. Millis lost the first to Central won 543 to 510. Brutal. But Millis wins the second. Thanks, Kevin Dietrich's 130 leadoff bowler string. 568, 559, 2-2 tie. 1 point separates 7th seed Central 1. 8th place Millis. Millis in the playoffs. Riverwalk Lane's out. Now it's a fight for 7th place tonight.
Paul Grant will be back to call the 3rd string. Now we'll get a slight water break before I run back and do the scoreboard. JB back on it, drops 9.5 as it wiggles. John Winchell, Heartbreak Kid, back on the head pin. He will drop 5. Weird leave, decent wood. Let's see what he can do with it. JB in the channel, no good, 118 through 9. John Winchell, nice try. 7 pin remains. And he will take a 9 box. Puts him at 138 through 9. JB back on the head pin, drops 7, 3, 6, 4. John on the head pin again, drops 8, looking at the 3, 6. And wow, what a shot for JB. 128 in the ball in the 10th. John Winchell gets his to go again. 148 in the ball at 10th. What a string for him.
Mike Coombs, thanks for watching. Yes, a great place to bowl. Great ownership top to bottom. And Shooter Sports Pub, award-winning pizza. Great high-quality food at great prices. A full bar, you'll love it.
JB on his last ball drops 7. And John Winchell drops 6. Well, JB, 135, string 2. John Winchell, 154, string 2. Nice string for John. Can you believe he only had 1 strike in that string? One strike, 3 open boxes. Should be a 27-pin lead for Hingham, and Holbrook has a mark here as well. So Dean, the 5 and the 10. Craig Holbrook. Oh my goodness. That's the 4-pin. Takes a fill of 6. 109. Nice try by Sullivan. It's a tough shot. Holbrook in the hole. Just looking at the 1, 2, 4, 10, if you believe it. He'll take 1 for a 7 box, 116 through 9. Dean 8 box, 97 through 9. And Sullivan, half Worcester, and it's guaranteed Hingham's winning these points. Craig Holbrook. No sliding pins that time. Looks like the 1, 2, 10. Dean Sullivan just off left. Craig just off right. Both balls getting there out now. Dean Sullivan in the hole. 6 box, 103 through 10. And 8 box for a 124. So it should be 580 to 614. Let's see, 102, 104, 136, 135, 103, yeah. 95, 110, 131, I believe, 154, 124 is what it should be.
614.
Come on, Johnny. You have the third string, baby. Come on.
What's the lead? What's the lead? 15?
Give me a second.
51.
Scott Douglas on the head pin, drops 9. John Zappi, half Worcester. After I call this set of 2 boxes, I will give the headset back to Paul Grant. John Zappi off right. Bundle of 4 plus the 4-7. Scott Douglas gets it to go. Spare to start. 10 and a ball. Zappi will take a 7 box, 7 through 1. John Zappi. I'm going to start it back up here. On the head pin, mixes. After a nice mix, leaves up the 10 pin. Scott Douglas will take a 6 fill, 16 through 1. Zappi all over it, 17 and a ball through 2. Scott Douglas looking to run it down. Oh my goodness. Hits it and the pin slides a little bit. And Scotty all over it for 10, 26 through 2. Back to Paul Grant for this string.
Great job. You put those standings up if you get a chance, please. We got an update. The top 8 are, well, not position-wise. Central 1 lost the second string. They won the first 543, 510, low scoring. They lost the second by 9. They're up 24 to 2, fighting for 7th and 8th spot. Millis in the top 8, Riverwalk eliminated. Academy 2 lost the first, won the second, so Shooters Pub down 4-0, cannot catch number 4. They'll stay at number 5. They'll take on Academy 2 tomorrow in the rematch from last week's Week 34 match at Ryan's and Millis. Neutral site for them. So that's a big news there. So the only thing left to do now is the 7-8 matchup for 7th and 8th place only between Central 1, the 7th seed, and the 8th seed Ryan's and Millis. Sam Dagostino missed it. Corrado Pani nails the first spare to start his final string. But you get a 135 from JB and 136 Dan Legge, not enough. as John Winchell shines, 154. Chris Jones a 131 for Hingham. And Craig Holbrook chips in the 124. Craig's at 263 through 2. Dagostino 9. Final string of the match. Paul Grant along with Alex Patten on Candlepin Bowling Network. The final week of the regular season, week 35 or 35 on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Free to subscribe. Hit that bell icon for live notifications tomorrow as you have 3 separate broadcasts. Quarters, semis, and finals. 8 of the 12 teams make the playoffs. 8 are in. Just a question of who's the 7th, who's 8th. The 8th seed takes on number 1 Central 3. Number 7 seed takes on defending champions Exeter Lanes. Both trying to get in the finals for the 3rd year in a row, each taking turns winning. Dag just missed number 1, not by much. Pani's fill 4, 14 through 1. We'll get the update in the scoreboard in just a moment. Alex stepped away for a moment. Dagostino takes the number 1 down for a 10, 19 through 2 in the final string of the season. Pani a 9, 23 through 2. A sport for any age. Candlepin Bowling rules. Get the word out. It's unbelievable for any age. Seniors bowl Candlepin. Young kids and everyone in between. Never too late to bowl Candlepin Bowling for any age. We'll talk to John Zappi at the end of the match as well, retiring from competition after tomorrow's playoff run. Here's the sound assassin Chris Jones with 8. Dan Legge, strong 136 second, takes down 8. 2 left, 5 right. Final string of the regular season. Jones with a wood to stop by rule. 10 on the right, 7 on the left. Not easy with a high angle piece of wood. Try to rifle it over. He almost got it. Got the 7 somehow, the 10. Legge Legge spares to start his final string of the regular season. September will start all over again after the playoffs tomorrow. All 35 weeks covered by Candlepin Bowling Network one way or the other on YouTube. Sometimes Facebook as well. Jones at 10. Chris has done well tonight. A 125 and a 131, 256 through 2. Dan Legge has a 105 and a 136, 241 through 2. Bombs away, baby. Strike for Jones. Legge to answer. It's a good ball. He gets 9. Same spot the king, the 5 takes. If the ladies, it's the queen. If there's a king, there's a queen. Why not? Wood stops angled by that 5 on lane 10 of 12. Legge trying to match his strike with a spare. He got it. Spare 9, spare. Good start. 19 through 1. 29 the ball through 2. The Legge collection continues to roll. John Winchell going to rip roaring 154 second after a tough first string. John taking his time. 54-year-old from Brentwood, New Hampshire. And a 101 and a 154. Jason Gauthier Jr. has moments tonight. 3 right, 4 left. Tough break. JB rallied to 117 first, 135 second, 252 through 2. Winchell denied by the 9. Oh, what a try by JB. Almost had it. Thought he had it. Nothing wrong with that shot. Dean Sullivan just at the boiling point, rather a little less, 210 actually. 2-1 at the boiling point, 210 through 2. 9 for Winchell, 9 for JB to start their final string. Great to work with Alex again. Only a few times a show. It's always a good time with you.
Yeah, it's been a busy year.
Always a good time for that.
Been trying to do well in my ACST season.
Yeah, you've done great. Finished 1 pin short of the conference. You had a tough start. 4-24. You were nuts the rest of the year. You went 100 and let's see. You were 8 and 20 to start the season. Since then, you've gone 169 and 51.
Yeah, that's the wrong one.
Something like that. Incredible. Hottest bowl in the Class D North. Winchell punches out. Jason Gauthier Jr. 147. John 2-4 6-10 right. Second box, third string. Extra lane shooter sports club. A winning combination indeed. JLN John Hodgepin comes back with a 4 somehow for an 8 and make it a 9 as the 6 tips down. 18 through 2, 8 for JB, 17 through 2. on Candlepin Bowling Network. Time for station ID break, 16.11 and 30 seconds.
Yeah, so this is
Where do I
Candlepin
start?
Bowling Network. There's a lot of seconds to go here. We're at Exeter Lanes. We're watching Shooters Pub versus South Shore Country Club. And yes, yay bowling.
Bombs away, baby. Strike for Holbrook to start his final string. Sullivan right side 6. 1, 2, 4 in the 10 on lane 10. Trisha Dagostino's in the house with her daughter Bella. Back in the pro circuit this year. Watch out for next year. Sullivan off the wall. Can't get to the 10. Good bid. Sullivan in 9 to start his final string. Holbrook on a strike. What a night he's having. 263, a 139, a 124. John Winchell at 255. Chris Jones 256. And they still compete hard. The 6th seed, Hingham, 5, 8, 9, 7 left. On a strike. Sullivan on the crossover off the wall, 7. 3 middle, the object pin, 6 to the right, 5 to the left. Alex will call the second half, the last 4 boxes of the 3rd string. Give him extra time here. Holbrook, good try, 7 to 9. Sullivan for a spare, gets the 5 out of the way, 3 in the 6 still there. Tough night for him. Holbrook at 9. After the strike 8, 18 through 1, 27 through 2 in the 3rd and final string of the 35-week season. Players tomorrow after 10 a.m. from Ryan's in Millis, Mass. on Route 109. Sullivan 9, also 18 through 2. Big 18 through 2 for him also. And let's get an update from Alex.
Going back up to the top of the order, it should be 113 Shooters, 101 Hingham. A 12-pin lead, but Hingham has 2 marks while Shooters only has 1 mark.
So it's 39 to lead in the match for Hingham. Here's the twister, Scott Douglas. Spare 610, John Zappi, 7 spare. Douglas, 3-2 split. A lot of these tonight. Peak average 118 for a season a couple years ago. Zappi in the bonus. Left side just 4, 21 through 2. Scott, good bid. Oh, look at that. Somehow the 7 doesn't go. Crazy game. Zappi 1479, not an easy one. And Douglas curves outside the 7 for 9, 35 through 3 in the 3rd. John is tough 6, 27 through 3, negating the spare 4. That's Paul Grant bowling. So, Alex, your first round matchup in the ACST right now could either be Jonathan Reed, the coach Lane Britton, or Matt Bastani.
Yes, it will.
Class D North. Great guy, Alex Patten here, helping out tonight with the setup. Appreciate it very much. A lot easier with 2 people than 1, especially in those electronic scoreboard.
Yep.
Diamond for Douglas. Zappi flipping the strike, 9, double wood by the 7. 1 rolls away, 1 to the right. Go right at the pin. Scott, he will not quite get it. Wow, the wood got in the way. 3 pins go, the 5th being stubborn. Zappi pulls right. He's missed 3 singles the last couple of strings. His wife Leanne, lucky he's going to be home Friday nights from now on. Rest of the way now. And Scott takes it down for a tough 10, 45 through 4th for leadoff bowler. And John doinks it, and the ball hits the 10. 37 through 4. Second ball is a 5. Sam Dagostino, 19 through 2. Corrado Pani, C-. I call him B+. Got an upgrade. 23 through 2. The food here is absolutely delicious. The prices are great. The ownership, top notch. Shooters Pub at Exeter Lane, 6 Columbus Ave, Exeter, New Hampshire. A great time and great bowling. Wooden lanes. Kept it really well. Pani with 7 pin for a spare. Dagostino crosses over. 7 goes down eventually. 3-6-10. Pani for a spare. Takes it down. Second spare, the last 3. 3-3-3. It's 3's a while. 33 through 3 in the third. Dagostino answer. Does not. Same spot. At least he's on the head pin, you could say. Season wraps up tomorrow. The playoffs. 3 matches. 10 a.m. Dagostino, slow motion 9. 28 through 3 from Exeter. Alex, you could be in class C or Class B next year, maybe, right? The way you're bowling?
Yeah, I'm a 104, so I'll probably be the top end of Class C.
Class C, yeah. At Riverwalk Lanes, Ainsbury West, Mark Ritchie's great house. His Riverwalk team just fell short of the playoffs tonight. 2-4-7-10 for Corrado. On the spare 6, 39 through 3. Dags on the right side of 1. Goes left to right, curves inside, leaves up the 8. Oh, what a try by Pani. P-A-N-I. Same with the wood to stop by Rule. Placing Bob Whitcomb for Hingham. Not sure he'll be the regular next year, but I'd love to have him on the team. Still a great bowler. Dagostino dunks it, tough break. He had 2 Paul Grand Specials start the first string. Put $20 in McAllen for cancer. Pani a 9, 48 through 4. Dags have another Paul Grand Special. Missed the second, make the third. Frustrated that one, 10. Not a good time for that. 38 through 4. Update from Alex.
Shooters is currently 17 pins up on this string, 157 to 140. And both Dan and Chris are going to be on a mark here. 34 pins on total in favor of Hingham.
17 more to go.
Seems like 3 Paul Grand Specials, 17 more to go. Funny guy. He said tomorrow, he says, for the playoffs. And you got to wonder about, too, the short turnaround for the older team, Hingham. Can that play a factor? Long travel here. Millis tomorrow, a little closer tomorrow for them, but long ride back home tonight to the South Shore. But they got championship pedigree still. Dan Legge, 5 in the 8. Chris Jones, a tough one, 3-7-8. Great try, won't go. Legge splits the head pin, object pin rather, the 5, but couldn't quite split the uprights for the. Chris 8 in the strike, 28 through 2. Dan spare 6 after spare 9, 35 through 2. Now 9, 44 through 3. Jones a 9, 37 through 3. Wilfred Heyman from Cape Ray, New Brunswick, Canada. It's Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia, awesome. The gateway to Newfoundland on the half hour in Newfoundland. So let's see, it's what, 9:40 here Eastern Time, 10:40 Atlantic, 11:10 p.m. in Newfoundland on the 30 minutes. Shout out to our friends in Newfoundland. Legge trying to make this shot. Off course that time, 179. Chris Jones, side tail triangle on lane 10. That's a lob. Didn't get anything anyway. Bulls call it. Legge, nice out for a 9. 53 through 4 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Jones a 9. 46 through 4. Alex will call the final 4 boxes to wrap up the regular season. Gregory joining me tomorrow for the finals. Tomorrow I'll be doing separate broadcasts. Wi-Fi pending, cell phone network pending. Quarterfinals and semifinals. I'll be on YouTube, Gregory on YouTube and Facebook. Lanes determine what match we'll cover. For the first round, we'll cover 2 of the 4 matches. We'll have both semifinals, and of course we'll join together for the finals tomorrow afternoon. Side side triangle with Jason Gauthier Jr., John Winchell. Takes down the 3, 7 left, 6 right, 7-6. The other way's dumb. JB spares. 27 the ball through 3 in the third. John up here in 9 so far. Tough one here. Try kissed off the wall. The playoff seeding is not determined yet for the 1-8 matchup, 2-7 matchup yet. We'll find out hopefully before the match is over. Winchell an 8:26 through 3. Funny game, a 154 second. Can't buy a vowel here in the third. Couldn't buy one in the first, that 101. JB trying to get at least 4-point split. Doesn't matter for standings now. They're clinched number 5. Academy 2 gets number 4. Winchell sends it left. 1-3-7. The 10 falls down. JB, meanwhile, on lane 11 has the 1, the sleeper, the 9. Good try. Wood spins around like the curly shuffle. Another try. Trying to push it down. Not quite. Had a notion. Winchell denied by the 7. The quality shot by JB. Fun to watch. John Winchell still blowing at premium level. JB takes a 10 after the spare 8. 35 through 3, 10. 45 through 4. Winchell in the Pacific Ocean for a 9. 35 through 4. Shakes his head. Shooter's Pub trying to get confidence going tomorrow. Trying to get a split of 4-4. Right now the lead is by 24. Correction, 26. And now just 25 of the match. They've got no marks. Hingham has none either. $10 a.m. tomorrow morning, the playoffs start. 1 day, 3 matches for the championship. Prize money, $7,850 to Central 3 to split. That's $1,570 for 5 bowls. They have 6-man rotation now. There's a strike for Sullivan. 2 nines a strike. The start is third. Holbrook on the 2-8. 63.50 for Exeter Lanes, the defending champions, number 2 seed. They'll split 63.50, $6,350. 53.50 the third place team, Metro. Academy 2, the 4 seed, 48.50 to split for a team. That's $4,850. $750 less for Shooter's Pub here, $4,100 to split for 5 bowlers. Holbrook on the 2 half whisters ends up with a quality 8. 35 through 3 in the third. 6th place gets $38.50. That'll be Hingham here. $3,600 for the 7th seed, either Central 1 or Millis. 8th place will get $33.50, the Central 1 or Millis. 2-2 tie. Central 1 up 1 point coming to tonight. 9th place will be $23.50, $2,100 for 10th, $1,600 for 11th, $1,475 for 10th, for 12th rather. And the playoff teams make over $11,000 tomorrow combined prize fund tomorrow. There's also high single team, high average, yada, yada, yada. Holbrook crushes 8, 5 and the 7. Tough piece of wood. Sullivan a 6-back on a strike. Great pivot, just missed right. 1 of the 8, 1 of the 9 make it. 1-9 leave, 8 in the strike. Doubles from 18-2 to 36 through 3 here in the third. Holbrook with the wood. Oh, what a try. Gets the 5, not the 7 somehow. Sullivan 8. After the strike, 8. 4-4-4, 44 through 4. Holbrook at 9. Also 4-4-4, 44 through 4. Update from Alex Patten.
Going back up at the top of the order, Shooters at 235 versus Hingham at 200. 35-pin lead. Hingham still up 16 pins on total.
And Shooters Pub right there, the first 2 to win the first 2, but lost the first 2. Triple strike pool. Scott Lappian said twice. The Bulls put money in at the beginning of the year. And right now, the strike pool is about $518.18. So Scott Lappian will get $1,000. Unless he gets triple strike tonight, be $1,000 for 2 triple strikes this year. John Winchell has 1. Dean Sullivan has 1. Nick Leach, Justin Waters, Waters World, Tim Jam and Jalva, John Aloha Losa, Steve Poulin, Jeff Moss, the Bulldozer, Matt Buffalo Nichols. All have triple strikes this year through 34 weeks of 35. Zappi Clipwing Eagle. 37 through 4 to spare 4 in the second. Scott Douglas, spare 6 to start, 45 through 4. Zappi trying to go 2 and a 3, grabs the 6. Now I'll try to get the 3. Scott, number 1 stands. 5 balls at the 170 club for singles this year. Mark Ritchie, 176. Chris Kaz won a coverage earlier this year for Lafayette as Oreo kicks Oreo Cookie for Zappi, 7, 44 at the half. Douglas at 10, 55 at the half. Chris Casnay, 175, second high single. Mr. 235, Dave Godwin, 173. Justin Skelly, 171. Justin Waters, 170. 16 balls also plus had a 160. In addition to those five in the 170 club, another 23 at 150 or more. And 33 balls, we at least had 1/400 this year. Dave Godwin has that. Chris Bovair, 467, has the high triple for the season. Lemon drop for Scott Douglas, $1 for Canvas for Cancer. I didn't say a word, Scott.
That's a lemon drop.
I didn't say a word, Tricia. $1 for Canvas for Cancer. I love it. $51 raised tonight. 55 actually. 56 now. Zappi spares on the board for the second time here in this final string. Was regular career in the Friday Night Pro League. And the playoffs minus the playoffs tomorrow. Douglas back with a 5 middle, 8 left, 9 right. Alex will call the final 4 boxes after this 2 frames for these first 5 bowlers. Pleasure to work with Alex once again. A true gentleman class act.
Yeah, you too, Paul.
8 for Douglas, 63 through 6 on your home for all things Candlepin Bowling. Candlepin Bowling Network, the ESPN of Candlepin Bowling is CBN. 2,800 videos in climbing, semi-pro to pro action. We cover all the class of bowlers, seniors, states, Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts. Doubles, mixed doubles. Candlepin Cancer Roll-Offs, top 5 live show. Extra doubles, extra teams. Friday Night Pro League, Friday Night Pro League playoffs, yada, yada, yada. Worlds, mixed worlds, ladies internationals. Where's Casey McCool? Banana split. Grrr. Always hungry and growling. Pani bombs away, baby, strike! Trying to get a 4-4 split after losing the first 2 tough ones. 58.5 plus 2 for the captain. B plus. Goes from C minus his Facebook name to B plus. A plus shot there though. Give me grief and good fun. Dag on the banana split. Doinks it. For those who know the story about the banana split, I lent to Candlepin singles to a match I call. Lots of them over the years. A 6-box there, tough one there. 44 at the half, no marks yet. Every time somebody say a double pinochle, the 4-7-6, I call it banana split. It sounds better, it tastes better. And every time I say it's a banana split, Casey McCool would say, I'm hungry. After a while, I just said, where's Casey McCool? Now he's like a folk hero. And now the growling sound the last year and a half. 6 on 3 balls, 7 on 1. 2-4 on the left. 6 on the right. Pani 4, first ball on the strike. Gets a mock chair from his team. They're locked in the 5th seed against Academy 2 in the first round tomorrow. That'll be a great first match. Dagostino pulls left, 2 left, 6 right. Pani's second ball on the strike, inside the 1. Everything else gone. 19 box, 67 at the half. He's had good halves, all 3 strings. Sam Dagostino, nice 10. Third 10 of that string, 54 through 6. Pani a matching 10, 77 through 6. Final string of the 35-week season. Playoffs tomorrow, 10 o'clock. After 1 o'clock for the semifinals, and after 3:30 or maybe 4 o'clock for the finals, pending any ties for overtime. Which I believe is 2-box roll-offs. To the finals, I believe it's 1-string roll-off. We're not 100% sure, though. Here's Chris Jones, a silent assassin. A silent night, 125, 131. I wouldn't say that if it was those scores. 1 wobbling, 310. 6 right, 8 left for Legge. Scott put $1 for Lemon Dot. Thank you, Scott. Not including past 2 ones. Good try by Jones. Oh, Legge, what a shot for a spare. Give a Nico highlight reel. 63 half plus 1. Hit spare 9, spare 6 to start. Couple of 9 boxes in between. Jones a 9, 55 through 5. And now Shooters Pub cuts the lead to 1 on the match for Hingham. And they got 1 spare for each side. A dead heat, pretty much. A 50-pin lead in the string. Down 1 in the match. They trailed big in that first by 31 late in that first. Came back to take a 4-pin lead. Craig Holbrook went nuts to win it by 17. They were up big in that second for a while. And Hingham came back, not big, but comfortable. And Hingham came back to win that one. Thanks to John Winchell's 154. And Chris Jones 131. That second string, rather. Now in the third. Jones trying to split the uprights, cannot get there. 7 to fill, 70.5 for Legge. What a try. Try to go back-to-back for the second time here in the final string of the season. Jones, field goal for an 8, 63 through 6. Dan a 10, 80 through 6. And now with that, Hingham has the lead by 59 in the string. They lead the total by 8 in the match. How about that? Just past the halfway point of week 35 of 35. 4 box going. Alex Patten will wrap up the final 4 boxes for the 10 fine bowlers here tonight at Shiny Beautiful Exeter Lanes and Shooter Sports Pub, 6 Columbus Ave, Exeter, New Hampshire. Great bowling pizza deal also available for 5 to 10 bowlers. Winchell on the crossover, 5, 9, 10, left to right. JB, 2-4 chance. He's at 80 through 6 for JB. Rather, Dan Legge 80 through 6. JB's 45 through 4 coming in here. And a spare 8 in the third. Dan Legge on fire this string. Corrado Pani 77 through 6 for his team. Winchell try to get to the 10, not quite. And JB splits the upright, spare, 55.5, and Shooters Pub has a double-digit lead now in the match, with the fill coming up next. Winchell spins it over the 10 for a 9. 44 at the half after 154. Remarkable second. Don't you just love Candlepin bowling sometimes? Shooters Pub up 9 in the match, 60 in the string. They're locked in at number 5. We're still waiting to hear from Central 1 and Millis for 7th and 8th. They'll determine the lineup tomorrow. The other position's already set. Winchell grabs 5, 8 behind the 2. JB pockets 7, 3, 6, 10. That 10 is that still on? That's close. It's rearranged to that channel. Spare 7, 62 at the half. JB doing JB things. John, it's a Paul Grant shot. JB for a spare. Yes! Back to back. 3 out of 4. 4 perfect boxes. 72 no ball through 6. Shooters looking for the 4-4 split. John Winchell, 1 of the 8. The team's locked in 6. They'll take on Aaron Fontaine, Freshies Metro Bowl, the 3 seed tomorrow in Millis. Winchell 8-52. No marks in 6 boxes. Anchor balls come up now. Craig Holbrook, Dean Sullivan stuck at 4-4-4, 44 through 4. Betty R51, thank you for watching from Grand, I don't dare say it, New Brunswick, Canada. Grand Bar. You're getting like Paul Grant, you're spoiled. Maybe Alex can figure out this pronunciation. Wilfred Heyman, great to see you from Cape Ray, Canada. That's right, from near Newfoundland. You want to take a chance how to say that word? Huh?
I'm saying Grand Baracus.
Grand Baracus, Alex Patten says. We'll see. I don't have trouble with English. Sullivan can't get the 7 to go. After these 2 boxes, Alex, the update will take over the final 4 boxes, the play-by-play. Holbrook sizzles 1 for an 8. Strike 8 to start, nothing since, 52 half. Sullivan gains with a 10. And Dean's at 54 through 5 on Candlepin Bowling Network. 3 exciting matches tomorrow. Friday Night Pro League season ends with the Friday Night Pro League playoffs from Ryan's Millis, Mass. on Route 109. Live coverage here on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. Regular Facebook also. Here's a strike bid for 9. 8 pin for a spare. Dean Sullivan retiring after this year. Steals the head pin, not a head pin hit. 8 pin with wood in front. High up. The King Craig Holbrook on lane 11 here in Exeter, New Hampshire. Spare. 62 in a ball through 6. Sullivan. Wow, Rob, that high piece of wood causes havoc sometimes. Bad bounce. The trials and tribulations of Candlepin bowling. The wood, your best friend sometimes, your worst nightmare other times. That's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that. 10. Back-to-back 10, 64 through 6. Alex, the update. Alex takes it on the rest of the match. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Paul. So going back to the last 4 boxes for every bowler, we have Shooters 356 up 71. Oh, and currently up 20 on total. Hingham 285. Hingham has 2 marks, while Shooters has 1. 356 and 285 are confirmed. And Scott Douglas punches the head pin. John Zappi on a mark here. Wow, what a strike for Zappi. That's 74 and a ball through 7. 74 plus 2 through 7. There you go. Scotty takes out the 3 and the 8 to throw up a banana split. Somebody called Casey McCool. And he's in the hole for 69 through 7. Super close for total. Only 6 pins right now. Scott Douglas back on the head pin. Hammer's 9. 10 pin remains. John Zappi filling the strike here. On the head pin, drops. Oh, double strike. John Zappi. Wow. 94 plus 2 in the 8th. What a finish for him. And he's trying to bring his team right back in this. Scott Douglas will take an 8-box, 78 through 8. Lead is switched back to Hingham, up 5 on total. Shooters still up 46 in the string. C minus on the right. Sam Dagostino on the left. C punches the head pin. Sam in the pocket drops 7. 2, 4, 5. C off right. It just gets 2. Sam gets it to go by hitting the wood. 64 and a ball through 7. C will take 1 for a 7-box. 84 through 7. Hingham is remembering how to mark. I'm trying to come back. C minus. Off left, drops 4. Sam on the 1-2 pocket drops 9. 5 pin remains. Take a fill of 9, puts him at 73 through 7. C on the outside leaves the 3-7. Sam all over it, 83 and a ball through 8. And C will take 1 for a 9-box, puts him at 93 through 8. Hingham is slowly closing down that super lead that Shooters had. Dan on the head pin drops off the head pin, drops 6, leaves the 4 horsemen right side. Chris on the head pin drops 8, 7-10 split. And Dan runs it down, 90 and a ball through 7. Trying to keep his team in this. Attempt at the 7-10, takes out the 10. Tough shot. He will take a 10-box, puts him at 73 through 7. Hingham up 18 in the total. Shooters up 33 in the string. On the fill, Ham is down 9. It's at 99 through 7. Oh, big hammer for Chris Jones. 83 and a +2 through 8.
I'm going to try to get an update from Central 1 and Millis of battle for 7th and 8th. Central 1 up 1 coming in. They split the first 2. Central 1's up 24 after 2 and a 2-2 tie. Central 1 the 7th seed, Millis the 8th seed. The 7th seed will play Exeter. The 8th seed would play Central 3. Exeter the defending champions. That could be the third time in a year in a row. The third time they've been in the finals. These two franchises. Central 3 won it 2 years ago. Exeter last year.
Dan Tough, a piece of wood, couldn't have gotten to go. Looking for the out here, put him at 109 through 8. And he will take it.
Second string join, let's go, baby. Come on, now, right now here. Let's go. Two string join. Pin check.
JB Gauthier is on a spare here. If he fills a 9, then they will be tied on total. But Hingham has a commanding 4 marks right now. He will fill 5, 6, 78 through 6. John Winchell off left will only drop 3. And JB all over it. 88 in the ball through 7. John Winchell looking to see what he can do. Wow. 137 off of that hit. An interesting leave. And he will get the 10 box. Nice 10 by John Winchell. 62.
That's a wow 10. It's an equal highlight reel. 10's looking to have love. That was a spare. They'd be going crazy. The dark shadow shot, parallel time. What a great show that was in the 60s and 70s. Alex is too young to know that show. The show used to run from school to watch.
My mom watches it.
The original one.
JB
on Tubi TV.
fills 6, 94 through 7. John Winchell back on the head pin, drops 9.
What a great match it's been.
Oh, nice bid by JB. Couldn't get it to carry over the 7 pin.
Starts a streak of 3 in a row and 4 to 5.
John Winchell spare, 72 in a ball through 8. Everyone on Hingham has a spare right
that's
now.
Incredible. They can still get total now. And maybe the string after all that. Possible.
JB a 10, 104 through 8. Shooters currently up 3 on total, up 54 in the string.
So with 5 marks, maybe 35 or 40 pins, possibly with big fills, and cut it to 14. Still up for a sweep for Hingham. Not that it really matters, but for confidence-wise, you shoot his pub. Try to get the split.
And after these 2 boxes, we have John Zappi on double strike.
And Shooters has no marks to the board. And what a career finish for John Zappi. His great season ending, retiring from the Friday Night Pro League, the president this year. Go for the triple strike later on.
Dean, 7-8. No, one piece of maybe wood. Craig Holbrook, just off the head pin, will drop 6. Puts him at 68. After 6. Dean gonna hit this wood. One of the sides of the cap. In the gutter. Didn't lose anything, so. And Craig Holbrook on the outside. Gets it to go. What a shot for Craig Holbrook. Wow. 78 and a ball through 7. Dean Sullivan will take an 8, 72 through 7. What a finish by Hingham. Really bringing it back in these last set. Banana split time. Somebody call Casey McCool again. Always hungry, always growling. He's have like 5 banana splits tonight.
It's all charged up. All charged up.
Craig Holbrook wanted to match him. 7 banana splits for tonight. Casey, get eaten.
Let me hear you say it, Alex.
Oh, nice bid by Dean Sullivan. All but the 10 pin. Oh, nice bid by Craig Holbrook as well, going on the outside. Both balls looking for an out here. Dean will take the 10, 82 through 8. And that will be a 9, 93. Going back up to the top of the order.
Final 2 boxes, usually it's 10 bowlers. What a
Shooter.
great battle.
466 to 425. They're up 4 marks to none in favor of Hingham. And Hingham is currently up 10 pins on total.
Hingham still can get a sweep possibly. Paul Grant along with Alex Patten on Candlepin Network. The final 10 boxes, the regular 35-week season. Want to shout out our fans and friends watching online. Faithfully, all 35 weeks. Playoffs tomorrow at 10 o'clock. After 1 o'clock, after 3:30 for the finals. 3 matches tomorrow, quarters, semis, and finals. 2 of the 4 covered on Candlepin Network on YouTube. I'll be on YouTube, Greg will be on YouTube and Facebook for the first 2 rounds. We're joining together for the finals. Hit that subscribe button, the bell icon for live notifications. Alex wraps it up.
You see John Zappi on the pitch. Just off left of the head pin. Will take 3 on that first double strike box. 97 through 7, technically. Scott Douglas off right. 4 and 2. Technically 87, that's right. And we'll get 3 more. 103 through 8.
The power of the double strike for John Zappi. Good for him. What a great string to wrap up his career before the playoffs tomorrow.
This will be his highest string of the night. And he will get a 7 box, 110 through 9. Scott Douglas 1, 86 through 9.
Sure not happy with us last couple of fills in the 7 box. 18-pin lead for Hingham in the match. Down 33 in the string. Still in play for 8 points. Shooters Pub still in play for a 4-4 split after losing the first 2 tough ones. Lost by 17, lost by 34. Up 33 here in the third. Alex.
John Zappi looking to finish in the 120 pluses. Starts with 2. Scott Douglas off on the left side. Zappi looking for a big ball here. Back on the head pin. 2-4. Scott Douglas just off. He's got the 4 horsemen right side. John Zappi looking for 2 for a 110. Or 120 rather. Scott Douglas looking for 6 for a 96. We'll take 1 for a 119 final string for John Zappi. Scott Douglas will take 8.
Just on the average for John Zappi, 321 finale.
For John Zappi, 321. Scott Douglas, 309.
8 boxes to go on the final week of the regular season. Playoffs tomorrow. Candlepin has the coverage.
Shooter's still up 32 pins in the string. Hingham up 19 on total. Still against 3 marks in favor of Hingham. We start with a fill of 5. 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. C, 4 horsemen right side. 88 for Sam. On the second pitch. Oh, all but the 10. C on the horseman. Runs it down. Nice shot for him. Puts him at 103 and a ball on the 9th.
That's a big swing for Corrado Pani, the captain.
We'll take a 10 box. 98 through 9 for Sam.
Shooters Pub up 27 in the string, hit up 24 in the match.
Sam, just 4. 4-2 split. C will drop 8, 1, 11 through 9. Sam, nice bid. 4-7. C minus Mountain of Wood. It's one of them.
Corrado, so matter of fact, just turns around, throws the ball, shows no emotion usually. That's okay. To each their own.
Be a 9 box for Sam, 107 final string. 10 box for Corrado, 121 final string. C minus with a 342 and Sam 324. We have a strike fill by Chris Jones. How big could a double be here to try and win the game? And he has the 7-6.
Yes. That guy trained well. 7-6. The other way's dumb. Really is.
He'll take a fill in 9, 92 through 8. Dan punches the head pin, gets the 1-8.
That's it, that's right.
10 box for Chris Jones, 102 through 9. 9 box for Dan, 118 through 9.
5 blocks to go. 26-pin lead for Shooters Pub in the string. Hingham about 25 in the match. Mark situation 1-0 for Hingham. Still in play with a string and 8 points.
Chris back on the pocket. Oh my God, a strike. 112 and +2 in the 10th. Dan drops 9. Every mark counts. Every mark is super important here. All over it, 128 in the ball.
Confident shot there by Legge. Knew it right away. Long season coming to close tomorrow during the playoffs. 10 o'clock, about 1:30, and then about 3:30 or so, give or take half an hour either side, for the Friday Night Pro League playoffs on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. High definition.
Sam back on the head pin. Drops 8. First ball of 2. Dan off left, still drops 8 though. 136 final string. 3-string total of 377.
Great night, Josie.
And back-to-back 136 for Dan Legge.
Chris Jones will take one more pin for a 9 fill. 121. 377 for him as well.
Four blocks to go. Regular season finale, week 35 of 35. Here in Exeter Lane, Shooter Sports Pub. Take it away, Alex Patten.
John Winchell, last mark for Hingham. Drops 4. And JB drops 6, ugly leave. So 76 through 8 for John Winchell. Nice bid. Gets it to go. Big spare for him. 86 in a ball in the 9th.
Clutch bowler year in, year out. John Winchell does it again. It's by a tough string after 154 second.
JB will take an 8 box, 112 through 9. Shooter's currently up 19 on total.
So Winchell cuts to 9 with a strike on spare. Make it interesting. Greg Holbrook, Dean Sullivan wrap up the regular season. Playoffs tomorrow morning.
It's total for this string, that is. Hingham up 32 on total overall. Just 2, 88 through 9. JB 2-1 split, 4-7-10. Nice bid by John. And a nice bid by JB.
Much for that great shot, you get a lousy 2 fill. That could cost him total. Hingham likely to win total rather than lose the straight.
Nice 10 box for both bowlers.
But not yet.
98 through 10 for John. 122 for JB. JB 374, John 353.
98 final. 2 box to go. No marks to the board. 17 pin lead for Shooters Pub in the string. Hingham up 34 in the match. Hingham's going to get total. Now Holbrook needs 2 marks to Dean's none to win 8 points.
Holbrook starts it with a strike. That's
Clutch,
big.
clutch, clutch.
Dean
The
off
legend
right.
at 65 as of May 1st continues to shine.
What a bid for Dean Sullivan.
No luck for Sullivan. Almost got it. Withering 8 holes. Now Holbrook, a double strike could seal the deal.
10 box, 92 through 9.
Final box of the 35-egg season comes to close here. We'll talk to John Zappi before we sign up. Alex goes over the recap of all the scores. 17-pin lead in the string, minus the fill from Craig Holbrook, the Hall of Famer, the 2008 class.
You see Craig Holbrook back on the head pin. Drops 9.
Close, single digits.
Dean, 410 split.
Story of Dean's career, a lot of splits, so unlucky. Holbrook needs to get this to save him potential sweep. Oh. Should probably get 2 points.
He will finish with a 121 final string from a 9 fill, 9 box.
Holbrook leads his team, what, 384 is it?
Yep, 384 for Holbrook.
3 great strings, 1 great match, and Hingham gets 6 points. The 6th seed beats the 5th seed in position round. Dean Sullivan 101, his 3-string total, just 311. Alex with the update. We'll talk to Craig Holbrook and John Zappi before we sign off.
So this was the Friday Night Pro League game of the week. As always, it was Shooters Pub versus Hingham at Shooters. Hingham won 8-0.
Test.
Scott Douglas, 309. C- 342. Dan Legge, 377. JB Gauthier Jr., 374. Dean Sullivan, 314.
Craig, nominated John Zappi for the Hall of Fame class 2027. You guys are clutch. You're so clutch still at 65.
Well, did you see that last ball? That wasn't so clutch. But other than that, yes. Yeah. Well, it's still fun, you know. So, I mean, you love to have a little challenge at the end maybe. So, yeah, sometimes you succeed and sometimes you don't. So, it's okay.
Your team's getting older. You have to get younger. But you guys have a lot of spunk, still a lot of life in you guys. Yeah. Still some tires in the tread. Treads in the tires.
There's still some energy there, yeah. Well, it's competitive, you know what I mean? This is a good league. So, a strong team every week, every night. So, you got to bring something. And we usually do. We try as hard as we can.
Now you take on Aaron, the Fontaine Factors, Metroville, the 3 seed tomorrow in that first round. It's going to be a good one.
Good God. We have great matches with them, too. There's been a lot of 4-4 splits over the years with those guys. So this is going to be really fun.
How about a 3-letter word?
Wow.
And thanks to nominating John Zappi for the Candlepin Hall of Fame next year.
Yes, absolutely. He deserves it.
All right, John Zappi, come on down. On to the cover the last 5 years, a true gentleman like Craig Holbrook, and the whole team is classy. Your team year in, year out, the bright spot. You guys are just like the role models of the Friday Night Pro League.
Yeah, we try our best. That's all. You know, it's getting a little sketchy there in the last string there. So I was glad we came back and threw marks when we needed to keep the total.
And vintage John Zappi, double strike down the stretch.
Yeah, double strike, then 3. That's all right. But
you guys stop watching my videos.
Good. Yeah, no, it was good. It came at a good time.
Talk about your wife, Leanne. She gets to enjoy Friday nights now for quite a while now.
She gets to enjoy the weekends now. I mean, she's been here all the time. She's there every time, every week. every match, every big thing that comes to bowling. She's been there through and through. It's been awesome.
Now, Chris Jones, the sound is sound. How do you coach? How do you encourage him tomorrow? Still young, the third year in your team or so now. How do you encourage him tomorrow for the playoffs?
He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He's been bowling with us for a few years now. Plus, we've known Chris for a long time, long before he even started bowling with us, because he used to bowl in leagues with us and everything like that. So he'll be fine. We'll all be focused tomorrow. We'll be ready to go.
Your final regular Friday Night Pro League match, playoffs tomorrow. Advice for the young bowlers out there.
Just keep doing what you're doing. That's all. Just keep doing what you're doing. Stay level-headed, and, everything's going to work out. Even if you bowl a bad week or a bad string, you can come right back.
How about a three-letter word, a 6-2 win tonight?
Zap.
And?
Wow.
All right, thanks, John Zappi.
All right.
Thanks for watching this great game of Candlepin bowling for any age. It's unbelievable. The 35-week season wraps up with Alex Patten.
All right, as always, thank you for watching the great game of Candlepin bowling. Well, I made that too loud. This has been Shooters Hingham. Shooters took 2 points. Hingham took 6. I finished my recap. Scott Douglas 309, C-minus 342, Dan Legge 377, JB Gauthier Jr. 374, Dean Sullivan 314, John Zappi 321, Sam Dagostino 324, Chris Jones 377, John Winchell 353, Craig Holbrook 384. This has been the Friday Night Pro League Candlepin Bowling Network Game of the Week. I hope you enjoy. Make sure you watch the playoffs tomorrow. And as always, keep watching Candlepin Bowling. Even if it's not streaming, watch it on Facebook. Watch it on YouTube. Watch the old matches. Keep supporting us. We need all the help we can get. We'll see you tomorrow morning for the playoffs. So long for now, and good luck to all the teams in the playoffs.